Good morning. How are ya? It is Sunday, my dudes. How we doing? We've got a Termican. We've got Wasted Mind coming in with a sup for 43 months. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. We also had a sub from Chaotic Stupid for 27 months. Thank you. Almost 2 years. Almost. Thank you. I appreciate it. JPick is here. Scott is here. Hello. Titan, hello. Thank you. Yeah, so my birthday was Thursday. The Thursday birthdays are weird, so we're going to celebrate today. We're going to paint this lizard, and then later I'm going to order pizza, but you guys order your pizza whenever you feel like it. Don't let me hold you back from pizza. But the plan is to paint lizards and eat pizza. That's my birthday plans. What are you guys up to? What have we got today? Is anyone going to order some pizza? If so, what kind? I've already given Scott my order for later. I also forgot to pull out my colors because I'm bad, so 1 second, chat. I usually try to do this for stream, and I didn't today. Termican says, happy birthday to you. Wish you all the good in the world. Very much like everything you wish comes true. Thank you so much, Termican. I appreciate it. Tommy Francis, welcome in. How are you? Autofire, thank you so much for that sub for 20 months of support. How are you? Thank you. Oh my god. Sarkarius, thank you so much for that sub for 36 months of support. Thank you. How are you both doing today? Autofire, Sarkarius, how we doing? Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness, there's just noises going on. Thank you. Wasteman says, we've discussed my feelings about pizza where I live. It all sucks. How can 20 pizza places all suck? That is truly sad times, Wasted Mind. I'm sorry. Lars, hello. Thank you so much. How are you today? We're going to dive right into these Astrolith Bearer. This is for my Seraphon army. So I'm going to get... It looks like my gold pot didn't close all the way. I'm a little scared to look at my paint drawer here a little bit later. But let's get this gold, try and revive it here, and we'll just dive on in. Yeah, what are you guys up to today? Hunter says, I'm good. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Oh, I can't have pizza because diet. So someone have a slice for me. This is, yeah, it's been a bit since I have had some too. I decided for birthday to go ahead and do the thing. Well, I hope you find something else yummy to snack on today, Autofire. You got something else lined up? I made a chicken tortilla soup the other day, and I've been eating off... I made like a giant pot of it, and I've been eating that since. It's been really nice, because every time I don't know what to eat, that's when I have a trouble with my diet. It's when I have to do the, nothing's prepared. I don't want to cook. That's when I run into trouble. Having the crock pot's been really nice. Ghost Talks, thank you so much. I appreciate that. How are ya? Let's see. I guess we had Valentine's and birthday this week. Did anyone do anything fun for Valentine's? We ended up going to the grocery store to get some like fresh chicken, and we made boneless wings in the air fryer, and they were so good. So good. Gary says, I'm good. 3 models left to finish for the Heresy event. Was gonna get them done today. After last night, I think I'm just gonna lean back with the pizza and call it an early night. Let's go, Sarkarius. I like this plan. Yeah, they'll be there. No rush, right? I'll get them done. I believe. It says, good news, finish up my Moloch. We'll put pictures in the Discord when I get home. Bad news, mechanic to fix my car's starter can't come out to Tuesday. My D&D session for the day got canceled. I'm sorry. D&D cancellation's the worst. Well, hopefully everything gets fixed with your car. Car stuff is just one of those things, right? Where it's one thing after another. I hope everything gets sorted out here for you. One of ours is gonna have a taco potato bowl. Could that look yummy? Potatoes aren't technically on my diet, but you're right. They aren't bad. I haven't treated myself to anything since December. Yeah, I think, for me, I know if I cut anything out completely, I have a much harder time. So letting yourself having the little goodies now and then. Plus, potatoes are good for you. Yeah. I'm already thinking about making more of those Autofire. They're so good. I hope you love it too. So Valentine's at the gun range. Very, very different. Noob! Are you gonna get some pizza today? Welcome in. We're painting a lizard first, because it is 10 a.m. where I'm at. but I will be getting pizza later. What are you up to? Vegeta, hello. How are ya? Fat Rat rolling in. How we doing? Let's see. Termigan says I made an ASCII rose for ChatGPT on Valentine's. Thank them for the help. Cute. Cute. Your restaurant sells a pretty good chicken tortilla soup? I do like chicken tortilla soup. Can I get a giant pot of it? William, welcome to the party. How are you? Are you prepared? Oh no. Am I prepared? Am I prepared, Will, for a birthday stream? Current status, disappointed at lack of pizza. It is 10 a.m. Go get your pizza later. Where's your pizza, noob? Have you ordered it? Have you already got your pizza? I know you haven't. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Veritable, welcome in. How are ya? Thank you so much. How is work going there? We're just starting some gold on our lizard. Are we good? Closet wall is fixed and repainted, says Fat Rat. Installing the new setup today. Let's go. I'm sorry, everything's exploding on chat, and I feel bad. We had a closet explode. We had a display case explode. Everything's exploding. We sell bowls at least. Maybe you can do a bulk order. Chromatic, thank you. I appreciate it. Wait, do you not appreciate my gift? Wait, what? 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 Did I miss something? Doing awesome. 8 a.m. in Seattle. So I have to wait a while for pizza as well. There we go. We're waiting on pizza. Oh, that's for William. I'm sorry. Sorry. When you guys don't tag each other, I assume you're talking to me. I am wrong. Oh, why aren't you using the bow and emojis? Do you? Yeah, where are all your emojis, Will? Where are they? My actual Valentine's was Friday. My girlfriend came over. We got pizza and watched Vinland Saga. Ah, Vinland Saga is so good. Are you, which season are you on? Let's see. We're going smooth so far. My first ever minis are in the mail today. Let's go. Will, I look so incredibly buff and your eyes are taller than the tallest mountains. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Happy belated birthday, my dear Texas anime-loving pesto friendo. I did spend my birthday working on our next anime repaint. Do you guys want to see what I was working on for my birthday? What I was getting really annoyed at because I had to rework a color a couple times. It's gonna be interesting putting the tutorial together because I had to keep redoing part of it. William hates your gifts. I'm sorry, waste mine. He just popped right off his base. Take him off. Can't believe Will would just not use your gifts like that. Shake my head at Will. Shake my head, Only if there's fanfic to go with it. You just wait. I gotta work on my voiceover. Show journal. You just wait. First, I'd figure out how I'm doing it, and then I will describe in all of the detail how I do it. Yeah. Titan says, I've seen all of it, but we're on season 1. She wasn't really paying attention, though, because I was distracting her, apparently. Oh, okay. I see. Vinland Saga is so good. What's everyone watching right now? I've thought about just picking up the manga for Vinland Saga, like carrying on from the anime. I'm getting distracted. We're watching my mom's dog, and she's making all sorts of noises behind me. I don't know what she's doing. I have to turn around and check on her in a second. I made the mistake of joining a Bell stream and learned about the fairy. In all of the detail, Veritable Quandary. That's right. Wait, Smith says, one day I'll figure out how to make metallics paint so easily. I know you've explained it. It's part of it is this paint is really nice. Unfortunately, I'm getting to the end of this pot, so we're fighting it a little bit more this morning, but just a little bit of water for me. I'm concerned the anime won't get a season 3 because map is falling apart. I'm also a little worried. Yeah. Between that and I know that they really wanted Chainsaw Man and well, I mean, at least Attack on Titan's off their plate. I don't know. Jujutsu Kaisen was rough this last season. We'll see, but yeah, I thought about just picking up the manga and rolling with it. I'm currently watching someone paint a lizard. I saw this mini from someone's Instagram yesterday. It's so cool. Yeah, so this is one of the few lizards we have left for this army. So we've got this guy left. I have the little skink in the chair, kind of like the frogs. I need to finish my skinks, but they're like, I don't know, maybe an hour of work, so I'm just going to do it off stream. I just need them done. They're just not fun to work on. And then everything after that's kind of duplicates. So it's kind of, if I want another Carnosaur, if I want some more Croxagores. Like, the army's pretty close then. Honor first, hello, how are you? Anna Son of Horus, get pizza! You gonna order some pizza with me today? Welcome, welcome. We're gonna paint lizards until it's a better time to order pizza. I don't even think they're open right now, so. Then we will order pizza. I've never wanted to unlearn something so badly since the Nikki with 2 turkey legs incident of 2022. Yeah, and there's many names for it, wasted mine. Dermican says, oops. There goes Sadie. Missed the onion with the knife yesterday and fainted. Now my kitchen floor looks like a corn castle. Oh my gosh, are you okay? That's terrifying. I hope you're okay. I'm assuming so if you're in here chatting with us. My buddies read the manga. It's almost as good or as better. Oh, than Berserk's manga. That is some high praise. I love me some Berserk. But yeah, I've heard it's up there. It's very good. Okay, maybe I'll pick it up. Okay. I pretty much just watch Twitch anymore. I find if I watch a show, I can't get anything done. That's fair. I am still One Piece and along. I have now finished the Skypiea arc. So into the next one here, probably this week. See, Honor first is eat my protein bowl after working the dog. What's in the protein bowl? So like a yogurt bowl? What you got? Those like smoothie bowls I think have become more popular. It's a small number of pretty much anything, but a larger number of turkey legs. Someone new. Someone new to teach the deep will lore to. Do we do it, chat? Do we recap the turkey leg incident of 2022? A finger is still on. That's good. That's good. Ladies upset the birthday girl doesn't already have pizza. That's okay. When it is actually lunchtime, we will get the pizza. I promise, chat. I promise. Until then, we will paint this lizard. So you got yogurt, salted caramel, protein powder, Cocoa Pops, and honey. Yum. Sounds so good. I need to work in the Cocoa Pops like you are. It sounds good. Titan says, I need to get around reading a new Aragon book. Might see if I can't find an audiobook so I can paint while listening. I desire the forbidden knowledge. Your secret. Well, how could you say no to that? How could you say no? Well, here's the deep lore. Will. We were talking, so I went to a Ren fair, and I got a big old turkey leg. And then, I'm trying to remember the exact details here. We were talking about like how much protein the turkey leg was. So then Will decided to say that I should be double fisting the turkey legs, as in a turkey leg in each hand. But my auto mod caught it, and I just left it there and kept laughing at him. So then we let it through, but he didn't know what that meant. So then he had to look it up, which led to him coming back to my chat. A little upset. And it was great. So now you know the deep lore of the turkey legs. Eris Nor, thank you so much. How are you today? Welcome in. Revisiting your childhood a little with the Cocoa Puffs. I like it. I like it. But versus I have an entire desktop folder of the deep will lore. Yeah, there's some good stuff in there. Good stuff. The more you object, the more I want to know. I've never been... Yeah, risky Google search of the day. He's had a few of those, yeah. There's a few risky Google searches that have happened. Aw, Timothy, happy birthday, you amazing person. You know you. Yet another year of having someone so kind or wholesome in our lives. Thank you for everything. No, thank you. How are you today? Thank you. That's so sweet. We are gonna be painting a lizard and eating some pizza later. What are you up to? Thank you, thank you. Looking strong, thank you. I'm gonna do it because I know Will wants to see. Look. Chat, look at my muscles. Look at it. Look at it. I'm really happy with it. Also, my cut appears to be working, so I'm happy. Left side of chest. That's right. Piccolo poppin'. Do you guys want to see Piccolo that I was working on? You're gonna see him anyway, so hope you're ready. Make sure I don't have any gold on my hand. Because if I have to do this purple one more time, I'm gonna scream. Oh, that's okay. Automod. I got you. Strong. Here's Piccolo. This is what I was working on for my birthday. This stupid purple has been reworked like 3 times. But we're getting there. I need to do his eyes because he looks a little off without the eyes being done. But we are getting there. So this is our next repaint. We're going to have a video like Vegeta, but I'm also going to do tutorials. So that is my next adventure here with YouTube, is to figure out how to do like an overall video and then do all the little tutorials as we go. So that'll be fun. If you want to know more, well, stay there, Piccolo. If you want to see more, you'll be on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's my next adventure, are the anime repaints. Sly! Insert witty statement. Insert witty retort. Thank you so much for the sub for 39 months of support. Thank you, thank you. It's stream day. How are ya? Welcome, welcome. And of course, quote from Absolute William, I wouldn't want you to take time out of your busty schedules. Three says, I'm hosting Pathfinder, living in shame at the gun show you pack. Automa did not like it, and I'm afraid to read it out loud, but thank you. Aw, Sly, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Those are going out to Gunny, Sissy, Madara, there we go, Deadeye Minis, Renor Liffer, Ostag Gaming, Hextagon, Drakari, Midwest, and Sterius. Enjoy those emotes and those subs from Sly. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oh, we're getting close on the next sub Sunday too. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I got a game scheduled for at some point of Melee Monsters vs. Tau. Storm Surge, I'm gonna die. Let's just set your first target right there. He looks great, thank you. He was giving me some trouble. Here's the thing that's giving me trouble too. Why? Why must he have all these lines on his arm? Trying to figure out what I want to blackline, what I want to just shade. That's been tricky. The pants, the fit is much easier than Vegeta, but now we've got very different skin that we were working on. So that's been kind of fun, but we're getting there. He's very different paint. I now understand why I don't see a whole lot of Piccolo paints. Let me scroll down here. I'm way behind. Focus on Nikki birthday. Stop bullying me, chat. You know, everyone celebrates in their different ways. That's what's happening here, Will. He's so vain. Yeah, he's got a lot of like between the like fibers of the skin. He's got the, someone on Reddit called them his jelly beans, the little pink portions there. Those little segments. It's a lot of blackline compared to Vegeta, so it's been interesting. It's been interesting. Love the contrast on the trousers, thank you. So yeah, if you guys like that, it'll all be on YouTube, and I'm gonna be doing tutorials for like how I approach each section. So if you're interested, that'll be for my members on YouTube. We're gonna do a repaint, I'm gonna do a Kingdom Death, and I'm gonna pick out a Warhammer so we can do some more tutorials together. So stay tuned. Riot, hello, how are ya? I celebrate Nikki's birthday by bullying Will. Yeah, we all celebrate in different ways. Who am I to say no? I celebrate with pizza and lizards. For some reason, craving Taco Bell? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, that's not pizza, but if you want a Taco Bell, Taco Bell. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's gonna be gold now. Freaking wavelength, go away. Yeah! Yours is in 3 days? So mine was on Thursday, but Thursday birthdays are weird. So we're celebrating today, Riot. Happy early birthday to you. Do you have anything planned for it? The rest of my birthday was, we had D&D yesterday, so we had friends over. We got to Curse of Strahd. I almost died before we even got to the castle, so that was great. We got ambushed when we were camping the night before. And there was... Honestly, it worked out nicely. There was a tough enemy, and I won't give spoilers. That probably would have been in the castle if we didn't deal with him yesterday. So I think it actually worked out, and me almost dying may be worth it here. But we had that yesterday, and it was a lot of fun. Avian, thank you. How are you? Welcome in. We're working on a lizard. Thank you, thank you. Proof that just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. You should always get Taco Bell. You're right. You're right. Taco Bell has pizza. Yeah. Mexican pizza. Probably go to Five Guys, and then roll back out. I'm sorry. Roll back out full of fries. There you go. They do have a lot of fries. Did you forget to have a sentry at the camp? Their stealth was too good. We always take watch, but they were too stealthy. They snuck up on us. But we made it. I don't want to spoil it. I think if you super duper duper don't want anything from Strahd, this is more my plans, or my party's plans for things than the actual campaign. But if you want to tune out for like just a second, I get it. Our plan was basically to fly into the castle and like land on one of the towers and go in that way. We decided to airdrop werewolves to take care of the front gate because we don't have a strength character. And we need them to open the gate for the rest of the werewolves to come in. So yesterday we airdropped some werewolves and we started the assault on the castle. Yeah, drop bears, drop wolves! Here, Brian, hello! Thank you so much. How are you today? Thank you, thank you. No, you're good, Avian. No, you would think that would be the problem, is we just didn't have someone. But no, they were just stealthy. We airdropped werewolves. Because a lot of our party can fly. So we just flew in. And the best part is, like, when Scott's doing the read from the DM, it's really intended for you to, like, work up a tower. Or, like, work up into something, but we're going the completely opposite way. I got you, Xenophorus. It's protecting me. Dog's still making noise. Airwolves! 80s electronic theme, right? Yeah, but with werewolves. It's great. Did Strahd have anti-air? Kind of. Kind of. Obviously, I won't say for... Well, it wasn't enough. I'll say that. We made it in just fine. But yeah, so that'll be fun next time to see what happens with my werewolves we've now dropped off at the front gate. Airdropped werewolves is the name of my 80s hair metal band. Yeah, so D&D went well. My friend brought Tiff's treats, which are the cookies that they deliver warm. That was really yummy. Had some snacks. We had some drinks. It was a nice birthday D&D party. It was nice. I don't want things you're going to get big dumpy. You watched a Wilcoat in real time. That's okay. Automod can think that. Automod can think that. D&D went silly. D&D's always silly. I think our favorite thing with Curse of Strahd is that it's a horror campaign that we just keep memeing on. That's become the running joke in our campaign is we'll say something just completely stupid and just be like, horror campaign. Horror campaign. So we're dunking on it. It's been really good. I'd really like to play it with a group that's like really experienced with RP. Our group's just not. We're kind of goofing off with some of it. So I'd like to do like a more thematic playthrough at some point, but this one's been fun. It just suits our group a little bit better. We're having fun with it. I don't know if Scott feels the same, but very beside himself. That's the plan, Avian. Yep. He's like, I've been watching you this whole time, and he's just like, I don't know what to do about it. Squeezel, hello, how are you? Thank you, Son of Forest, for documenting. Appreciate it. That screenshot is called Big Dumpy. Thank you for documenting. I went ahead and I killed the meme thread in the Discord, but if you want to throw it in the sub lounge too, feel free. It wasn't getting used the way I intended. That's okay. How did you get this far exactly? We don't know either, Strahd. We don't know either, but it was fun. And that's all that matters. That was our weekend. After that, we went to pick up... Scott picked up the new Flesh Eater Courts. Did anyone else get Flesh Eater Court goodies? What'd you guys get? Went to the game store. They also had a Sigmar tournament going on, so we kind of hung out with friends up there, saw what they were doing, but then they were picking like the last round of matches, so we didn't get to talk for too long. Pizza has arrived. What kind did you get? For anyone ordering pizza today, what kind are we getting? I'm gonna get pepperoni, pineapple, and bacon. Because it sounded good. I'm gonna treat myself to 3 toppings today. This is my birthday. You're the Hulk of the party. No. What is the rest? I'm a rogue. I started Arcane Trickster, but then I got a really cool sword, so now I'm like a rogue fighter. But I still have some of my spells. We have an Artificer who has an AC of 23 but doesn't want to tank, so that's been difficult. Danny is a ranger, and then my brother is a druid, kind of equipped out for healing. So that's what the party is. I hit pretty hard, but I'm also pretty squishy as a rogue. I can only dodge so many times. I had pepperoni pizza for breakfast when I got home from work this morning. I played Strahd. It's probably the second worst campaign I've been in. Not because of module. It was the DM's first time DMing. They picked Strahd for their first go. It's poorly balanced, more than it already is. That's too bad. I had tried to DM Descent to Avernus, and that book is just not good. So, like, I want to try DMing again, but, like, I'm so put off because that book was so bad. I guess technically my first DMing was here on stream. We did a little one-shot for charity, but... And that I did have fun with, but... Yeah, Avernus really burned me. Thank you, Slam. How are you? Welcome in. Claudio, thank you so much. How are you today? Yeah, for anyone coming in, it is Pizza Party birthday stream. My birthday was on Thursday, so I wanted to come celebrate with you guys today. We're gonna get some pizza later. Hey, we get to use the command. Thank you, Slam. What'd you up to today? In love with the gold color? So this is Retributor armor, if you like this. Here's its one all out. Family size. Ooh, meat lovers. But you're a wolf. That means you Hulk out. I don't get to control it. Yeah. I have not yet. You have 20 AC. You're the tank, whether you want to be or not. That's what I keep trying to tell him. The thing is, Veritable, is like he made the build to get the AC. And he's like, why am I up front? It's like, because you have 23 AC, bro. Like, what do you mean, why am I up front? Get up there. He also took the crossbow expert so that he could, like, do spells and stuff, close range. So, like, he's built to be in front and be able to do all that. And then he just doesn't. Like, I understand, like, I'm not a min-maxer type person, but, like, do the job you've set yourself up for, at least. Like, I understand as a rogue, like, my job is to open chests, unlock things, untrap things. I'm just like, I don't want to. I don't feel like it. Let me catch up here. I reckon you've sold more pots of Retributor armor. I really should get a cut out of those. Yeah, I really should get a cut of Retributor armor at this point. Oh, let me catch up here. Neglecting his duty is. My partner's going to play an Artificer in our upcoming campaign. Will be the first time we've had an Artificer. They're a neat class. I think all the different ways you can, like, build them was really fun. They get some really cool, like, options. But yeah, it's, I just wish he would tank like he's built to. Yeah, if you'd like to see, I actually have my full gold workup is on YouTube, so if you would like that for later, I believe I have exclamation gold. I think I pulled it over. But my full workup is there if you'd like that for, like, later when you're at your painting desk ready to roll. Exclamation gold. Should get you there. I never min-max. I always take what looks the coolest. Other players hate me, but at least I'm cool while the group wipes because of me. I was trying to figure out what I want to play next. I think I want to do... Like, if he's not going to tank, and I will tank, I think I'll do a paladin, because I've not played one. I kind of want to play a monk, because I had one in, like, a in-between campaign thing. And we just didn't get to play enough of it, and she was kind of cool. I think that's what I would do. Remember that Nikki requires 50% of the purchase cost as a tax, that's right. Oh my gosh, dog. What are you doing? She's just chewing on herself. It's making me crazy. Return to monk, that's right. Go punch. Alright, so I'm playing in a mecha tabletop game called BCG. I end up in front because my builds don't have glaring weaknesses. Let's see, at one point Strahd pushed my rogue into a gate. My DM said he shoves you and you take 1d4 bludgeoning from hitting the gate. Should have gotten acrobatics or athletics check to contest. I'm only miffed because you're 7 level 4s when Strahd jumped us outside of time. Why are there 7 of you? I think that's a bigger issue. Why are there 7 of you? I almost killed him at the end and started cheating, letting Strahd break free of some of the grapples, no checks. Shoved me to the gate, my rogue went unconscious. Fireball did enough damage to kill me outright. Auto failed because I was unconscious, yeah. Would have passed because I'd been... I feel like they just can't balance it. Yeah, 7 is... That's 2 groups right there is what you're playing with. That's 2 full groups right there. Yeah, that's a first-time DM with 7 players. There's a lot more to unpack there than just... than just that. There's a lot more to unpack there. To learn anything from my WoW years is that Rogue is the emergency evasion tank. Yeah, that's been me. I can uncanny dodge. I've got, well, I don't have evasion. Did I pick up evasion? My multi-classing, I now can't remember. I think I have evasion. Because I have to. Otherwise I just get dunked on. But yeah, it was fun. Getting to airdrop werewolves that's a good birthday, I think. Ravenlord, hello, how are you? It's birthday stream. We're gonna order some pizza later. How are you? What you up to today? We're just getting some gold on my lizard. We're getting really close on this army, chat. I'm pretty excited. So I've got the Aerodactyl ones that we're working on for the challenge this month. They're gonna get based. Then they're done. We've got this boy here. We have the new salamander. And the skink in the chair. And then I think... Well, the terrain piece, but that'll take, like, no time. I think it's just the chameleons after that until we get to duplicates. It's pretty great. I do get mental images of when I've seen pictures of you as paratroopers dropping out of planes with a dog strapped to their chest. That's exactly, yep. That's what we were doing yesterday, yep. One of the PCs was playing a homebrew. Yeah, you've got a lot more to unpack than... You're doing a homebrew with 7 people and a new DM. That is 1d4 hit dice. The DM upgrade to 1d8. Let the person roll for stats for them and their summon. Say the stats were somewhat unbelievable. I think everything in general you've told me is. When skydiving for your birthday? No, I'm not that cool. Just in D&D. How are you, Alive Madness? Welcome in. I let some werewolves go skydiving instead. What you up to today? Today is birthday party. We're gonna get some pizza. Oh, Avian, are you here? I'm gonna show you the figure that gives you and Slam pitched in toward. Happy pizza party day, yeah! Pizza. You gonna get some pizza with us, Live Madness? Yes. Let me grab it so you can see. It's a really cool box. Okay. And actually, let me go to the other screen here. Here it is, Avian. So it's even got like the art on the screen. My favorite part is look how grumpy Frieza is. He's so grumpy. Claudio, thank you so much for that sub. For 2 months of support. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Pizza hype indeed. Indeed. Avian's ordering food. Yum. Slept in, need motivation. Let's get it, Live Madness. Let's get it. It is a big box, so there's 2 figures in here. So this will be also coming to YouTube, in case you guys want to check it out. But it is here. I don't want to unbox it just yet, because I'll unbox it for the YouTube video. But I wanted to show you that it was here. And it's really cool. I might just keep the box for my shelf with the art on it, because it's really neat. That's right, not even our final form term again. But yeah, it's here. So thank you so much. This was through Throne. So thank you everyone who has contributed through Throne. If you guys want to check that out, exclamation Throne. Well, now I gotta find a place to put it. And we'll go back to paint. So thank you. Technically speaking, that is Frieza's final form. You're no fun, Slam. Yeah, I was gonna say, I can't say anything else. Cause I'm, no, I'm not fun. I'm cool. Okay. Yeah. Cause part of it's in the manga. I don't want to be that guy. I've been dodging manga spoilers for the past couple days because I can't read it in English for another couple days. I had to mute a whole bunch of people on Twitter the other day. Like, damn it. Scott Nikki arguing about whose turn it is to do dishes. Am I Grumpy Frieza? I think I'm Grumpy Frieza. That's why you just order pizza, chat, and then you don't have to do dishes. Everyone's happy. Yeah, I think I would be little Grumpy Frieza. So grumpy, it cracks me up every time I pick it up. When Nikki paints Frieza, the combat meter won't be able to measure him, that's right. The more beautiful they are, the better they fight. I'm pretty excited to paint him. I think it'll be really fun to do in the cell shading. And then Goku will be fun. I picked up a whole bunch of oranges to try out, and hopefully we don't have to redo them 5 times, like, or Piccolo here. Got an oven pizza for post-treadmill, let's go. Let's go. Dee Dee, thank you so much for that sub. Wobbling on in. 33 months of support. How are you today? Welcome to Pizza Party. How's your weekend? What better thing to do after exercise than immediately replace all the calories lost? But here's the thing, you did the exercise, so it's not just, you know, it's not pizza on top of no exercise. We work out so we can have the pizza, is how I look at it. What'd you have to do today, Dee Dee? In D&D, I chose what looks cool. So last campaign, I made a Centaur Knight. And the campaign turned out to take place in the Underdark solution, turned into a Drider. I realized that all of my characters are very small. So my first D&D character was a kobold sorcerer. Then I had a dwarf cleric. Then I had a satyr bard for my Greek campaign. And now I have a halfling rogue. So I have all these little tiny characters. I think my next one needs to be a big character. It'll be my first not tiny character. He says, a mix, mostly great. I'm continuing my search for an alternative audio interface. Oh, the Go XLR Mini is acting up. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you can get that sorted out here soon. Why is audio always the worst, Dee Dee? It's just the worst every single time. It's my least favorite part of streaming, is getting audio figured out. Pizza. A half giant? I was thinking a Furbolg avian. I was thinking a Furbolg paladin. If I do end up tanking, because my friend just refuses. I end up tanking. I'm thinking a Furbolg paladin. Yes, kobolds are great. So my little kobold was Yap, was her name. And she thought she was the chosen of Tiamat, but she didn't quite understand what that meant. So she was with a fully good party, who honestly accepted her pretty quickly, and they probably shouldn't have. But yeah, she didn't understand. She didn't understand what that meant. But my little Yap holds a special place in my heart. She was fun. I had a little voice and everything for her. I miss her. I'm gonna have to play her again. Audio is forever messy. It's just, you can't do anything unless you want to record it, listen to it, then fix it. Record it again, fix it. It's like, audio's the worst. I hate it. I hate it. Probably getting back to that one D&D podcast I listened to. They had a Furbolg in their last arc. I think they're cool. And in Critical Role, there was one who I really liked. It's kind of a comfort character for me. He was a sweetie. Yeah, I kind of want to make a paladin one. Bless her. Slam, if you ever want to play D&D again, you just let me know. Played a Kobold Sorcerer and a Mesoamerican Kaiju God setting. I like all of those words together. Is it Zalta Broadchest? I like that. Cute. Kobolds are just fun, man. I played mine a little derpy too. Like she was just sweet. She didn't know what she was doing. She was just trying to find her place in the world. She didn't know what was going on. Argelo, Ohio, welcome in. Genki desu ka? How are you? We're working on lizards, and I'm gonna get some pizza later for my birthday. If anyone needs the excuse to order some pizza today, order it for my birthday. You're gonna be forced in a tank. I can tank. That's fine. I can tank, I can heal, I can do it all. I will say having the rogue just put out stupid amounts of damage has been very satisfying after, you know, usually having to heal for groups. It's nice to just dunk on something. It's been really, really nice. Ah, thank you! Thank you. Between Valentine's and birthday has been a fun week. What are you up to today? And a goblin wizard named Gidget with an intelligence of 4. Gidget didn't do a whole lot, huh? didn't do a whole lot. Ah, thank you, Argilla. I always end up being a tank by my own choices, to be honest. I just like to punch things. We can find something cool if you want, Slam. Get you like a... Find a class that might be fun for you. If you like to punch, there's Fighter. There is Rogue if you don't want to open tracks with your face. You can do that instead. Barbarian's always fun. Gloomstalker BG3 vibes. Doing 1,000,000 damage before anyone can do anything? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I've never been able to play a character like that, so getting to now has been really, really fun. I'm a little sad that, like, we're about to wrap up Strahd, so I won't get too much more of her, but it's been fun. Gidget was amazing. She's a wizard because she found the book. No idea what the words mean, but when I say things go boom most of the time. Oh, when I say them, things go boom. I like it. Gidget also trying their best. Against monk or wizard or whatever. Just I end up letting other peeps choose because I'm comfortable. The big dumb dual-wielding beef castle? No, I say embrace beef castle. And then we can find you a cool build for it. So you can do whatever you want. There's some cool beefy builds out there. DM let me have access to all wizard spells of the appropriate level, but I had to cast them at random. That's fun. I like that. You're almost like a wild magic wizard at that point. Zangief in bear form? You could go druid. Go druid. Oh, Paranoia, thank you so much. How are you today? Welcome, welcome in. We're working on lizards, and I'm gonna order some pizza later. How are you? That's a compelling argument. Roll the SPD this thing. Slam would have the best, like, oh. I gotta hurry. Oh, I didn't catch it. God damn it. Scott, thank you so much. Throwing in towards Goku. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Through the Throne. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, if you guys would like to check it out. I do have a wish list. It's through Throne. I moved my tip jar, so if anyone had been looking for that. My tip jar tattoo fund has also been moved to Throne. So thank you for going through Throne for that. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna have so many Gokus to paint, chat. I'm kind of excited. Plus, it's his best fit. Thank you, thank you. I wish I could get to my button fast enough to read that. But yeah, you could go like a bear druid. There's all kinds of... Oh! Here she goes again. Good? Okay. Thank you so much, Slam. I appreciate it. Sorry, I had to wait for Bot Lady. Thank you, thank you. We will paint him for the YouTubes. I appreciate it. Damage Carbine, thank you. How are you today? Welcome, welcome in. Dragon Ball Z Sun, yes, exactly. Bot Lady very on top of the Dragon Balls. Go right. I'm pretty excited. But yeah, if you guys want to see those, that'll be on YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, I got the January challenge video recorded and edited. I'm going to listen to it one more time to make sure, again, the audio's not being a pain in the butt. And then that'll go up on Wednesday. So if you guys want to see everyone's work for the January challenge, that'll be on Wednesday. And then I'll keep working on Piccolo this week. Try and get him done. Hey, Miati, welcome in. How are you? Is that guy already out? The lizard I'm working on? Or what are we looking at? Welcome, welcome in. Let me pull my reference image back up. Okay. All this behind it's gold too. So yeah, more YouTube to come. I don't think I've got anything else. D&D's been the biggie. It's been fun. I've been playing more Yakuza. So the new Like a Dragon game. I think I've got a couple more chapters left for the main game. I've kind of decided to just kind of focus down the main story. And then I'll keep chipping away at all the side content, because there's a lot. I will do that as I kind of pick up other games too. But yeah, trying to get through the main story. I think I've got probably, if I had to guess, 3 or 4 more chapters. Hey Drakari, welcome in. How are you today? Thank you, Sly, for the gift sub. Thank you again, Sly, for the support. You hit them with a 5-point exploding palm technique, then anytime in the next 48 hours or something, you choose to explode their heart whenever you like. Yeah, you're already dead. J-Big, welcome in. All hail the Hamster King. That's right. Scott showed me his last night for Usharon. Oh, you're right. Thank you so much for chipping in toward Fulgrim. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that so much. He is a beast of a kit, and I would love to work on him at some point here. Thank you, Erebry. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hail the Hamster King. Did anyone else pick up Usharon or any of the Flesh Eater core? He's a big model. Like, I knew it, but I didn't really know it until I saw Scott's all together. He's a big boy. We were trying to, like, imagine him if he wasn't, like, stooped over. I didn't realize how expensive Fulgrim is. He's a lot. That is why I have not picked him up just yet. Threw him on the throne instead. We'll slowly save towards him. He's a big old chunk of resin. The wings, the big old snake body. It's a lot. Is he cabbage size? Usharon? I don't know about cabbage. He's pretty big though. I think Scott's playing a game, or I would ask him to go grab it. Maybe later. We can take a look at Usharon. I saw standing up conversion. His head is too small for his body. I was wondering, did they just like swap the body, or did they like... I know a lot of times they'll cut them at like the knee to extend the leg up. What did they end up doing? More like a furry bell pepper. Oh, okay. Not cabbage, furry bell pepper. Salted pinged me earlier. Apparently the website for Warhammer Plus had the domain expire earlier today. You forget to re-up the website for your premium service. Oh no. That's rough. That's really funny though. My goodness. Bees, welcome in. How are ya? We are working on this little lizard today. I'm trying to get all of our gold started. So he will eventually just hold this here. But yeah, we're getting down to kind of the smaller stuff for my army, which is nice. Oh. She's still going. Exalted, thank you so much for contributing towards some new loot buff for us. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. How are you today? They're so cute. I'm excited. Thank you. Will love it, I'm sure. She didn't read my message. I wish I had the message on here. I didn't get to hear it either. Damn it. Okay, we're gonna figure this all out later. Blatant robot favoritism. Oh, Paul John's live. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. For 36 months of support. Thank you, thank you. How are you today? Oh, I hear Scott. Okay. Oh, the price was wrong, I think. Oh. Did it do some weird converting on us? Alright, we were talking Usharon and how big he is. Little big boy. Here is the base is gigantic. And then here he is. What do I have for reference? I guess just this guy. I don't have anything else. All the Marines are put away. He's a big boy. He's a chungus. I think it's a 120, yeah. 130. Jeez. That's a big boy. But look how cool he is. And then I know Scott built it so that some of the like cloak parts can still come off separate. Yeah, he's gigantic. Damn boy, thick. Graham, welcome in. How are you? I think the biggest base I've seen for a single mini, yeah. Because like the knights are on what, one? I think knight's the only thing I can think of with bigger. He's a big dumpy for sure. No, I can't help you out. They're 120s too, for ovals. He's a big boy. Archaon and Alariel are 160, so yeah, not very many. Bigger than that. Not very many. Hey, faces and bases, welcome in. I don't get to paint him, though. I'm a little jealous. Scott will get to paint him. How are you? Welcome in. Is there anything you're working on? Kabanda is on a massive base. Yeah, Kabanda, the knights are up there. I don't remember what Kabanda was, but it was huge. Paul John's wife says, doing all right. Son just left. He came home yesterday to celebrate my wife's birthday. Happy birthday to Paul John's wife. And my birthday, which were both last week. Happy birthday to you, too. We all get to celebrate birthdays together today. Happy birthday. Hope you guys had a wonderful week. I thought those centerpiece models didn't even bother with the base. Yeah, they've still got them. Yeah. Oh. Thank you so much, Exalted. I'm sorry if that was, yeah, some weird converting happening there. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. I think I have to order her. I will do that. Thank you, thank you. Making it rain, making it rain. Cat girls. The best. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Wait, how? Uh-oh. Broke the bot. I don't think I brought it over because I am full on commissions at the moment. I can't even take a wait list at this point. We full. We full. We do have shirts, Paul John's Life and Paul John's Wife. That's adorable. I love it. Adorable. Currencies, why? Oh, I thought it said fully funded. I think we're good. I hope we're good. And the throne's not just being a pain in the butt. KT, welcome in. Thank you so much. How are you? Thank you, thank you. We're going to be ordering some pizza later. You're welcome to join us. What's your plans for Snake Lady? Yeah, Scott got, I think, everything for the new Flesh Eaters. I'm excited to see what he's got planned for them. I know he needed more puppies, so now he's got more puppies with the Snake Lady. And then I have to fight them. Luna and Goku, fully funded. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I am super excited for both. It will be so much fun. We're just lining up our next sub Sunday with our cat girls. Great idea. I ordered a shirt for myself. That's cute. Right, so C is the price of Fulgrim in Canadian. Crawled into a hole. Yeah, I always feel bad because sometimes the website will throw me on either like Canadian pricing or Australian pricing. I'm just like, there's no way I could do Warhammer in either of those places. Australia, like, for sure. I don't know how they do it. Oh, the website was saying 99%. Okay, I got the alert saying that was funded. But thank you so much. We'll figure it out. Sometimes there's a little bit of a delay. Maybe it's just being dumb. Thank you, thank you. Throne being silly. Yeah, it may just take a second here. Especially if it's having to convert stuff. If not, when I order it, I'll just finish it up. Yay! Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Speaking of Sub Sunday, we did work on little Alamiago the other day. I have cleaned up my desk, so he's gone now. But you guys tied the vote between that and the Guardian of Time. So next Sunday, we will work on the Guardian of Time. Try and get that a little further along. And you guys are getting close to another Sub Sunday, so thank you, everyone, for the support. Hey, Leviathan, welcome in. How are you? It's 400 Canadian before taxes. Ouch. That's... Like, he's a big kit. I get it. It definitely hurts. Definitely have to do some saving for it. He's so cool, though. One day. One day. JP says, I was looking at a 3D print Castle Kickstarter. Kickle? This was a pretty good deal. I realized it was Australian. Oh, so an even better deal. There you go. These are the birthday wishes. Got some clothes. Ooh, and a Lego camera set. Squirrel neck pillow for when I'm napping. And some, Taylor ham? You don't get often. My son brought us some to make breakfast this morning. What is that? I need to know what that is. Tired and slightly sweaty, but the bugs are done. That's the important part. Good job. Finishing bugs. How's everyone doing with the February challenge, chat? How are we feeling? It is what, the 18th? How are we feeling about February challenge? Here as I get the January one filmed. We all doing okay? We feeling good? Got some work to do? Where are we at? We feeling spin. I saw you were airbrushing though, JPEG. I think you're doing all right. I know that you've finished your other ones, so I feel good for you. Even if it is a lot of work still to go. Noob says, I feel fine about the challenge, as he's not in the challenge. Convertible says, I was 5 seconds away from impulse buying a 3D printer yesterday, and my wife rescued me. They are nice to have. I can say I'm not very good at setting ours up just yet, but they are nice to have. There's definitely a few things I want to print. We just need to use ours more to get like more comfortable with it. Alright, says I'm actually managing this time. I'm even doing 2 bonus minis. Hell yeah, let's go. Earbry says I feel fine, as Earbry I think is now finished. I need to update our tracker. Earbry feeling good? There's any bugs to do now? Yeah. That is the life of bugs. Trying to finish the Skaven, but it's not been easy. Skaven can be tricky. That's another one where you just got so many. That even with like a smaller squad, there's still a lot of details on them. Hey Cortex! Lizards for Old World, these are for Sigmar. I don't think you could take lizards in Old World. Other than the, I guess if you're not doing tournaments, you can. But no, these are just for Sigmar. How are you? I'm not interested myself in Old World. I'm good. But I do have a Sigmar army. Yeah, they're PDF army. Unfortunately here, that means they would be difficult to play. I understand that others will. I'm good. It's a New Jersey thing. I don't know how to describe the taste. Fry it up, make a sandwich with egg and cheese. It's like like a fried bologna. Okay, but not really. It's the closest you can kind of describe it as. I would try that. Sounds good for a breakfast. I don't think I'll be doing a primarily white mini for a while after this. I know that pain. Yep. Yep. It's tricky, isn't it? I always say it. It's not even the white armor. It's always the painting around it that's just a pain in the ass. It's always the worst part. Getting the white's fine. You can rattle can it, you can airbrush it. But doing all the details around it, stressful. Stressful. Let's see. Friend is telling me City's Sigmar box at the Steel Humps for 60. So I'll have horses to paint. The horses are very cool. I worked on the Cavalier Marshal and enjoyed the heck out of it. I need to get mine finished up. He's close. There's just like one little spot where there's a lot of things overlapping. I just need to sit down and do it. Here says, I'd like to say, except for a bit of paint dry and 1 shoulder pad to be glued to a model, got about 1,000 points of Death Guard ready in my 3K army list. Hell yeah, Earbry, that's awesome. Cruising along then. Where's your stressful? How am I gonna paint fur? You just make lots of little lines. Oops. Or you just ignore it and don't even worry about that. But if you wanted to add texture, just little lines. Kind of like bugs, honestly, if you do the markings on the carapace, but I don't because it takes way too long. It's very unbalanced. The weight of this is kind of tricky. We also need to find, I think I need to add, I guess I'll use Dornyo. I was looking for our ice yellow. We need this a little bit brighter. Let's grab some yellow jet. Markers are dry brushing, horses wear armor. Yeah, you can do that. You can dry brush it too. If you don't want to spend time making tiny, tiny little marks on horses. Depends how much time you would want to put into them. It's like everything. Lurk for the treadmill sounds good. Now what's everyone got planned for today? My plans are pizza. And I need to figure out what we're working on stream this week. And I think tomorrow might be Thranduil. So for our Middle Earth friends. because the lion needs airbrushing, and I want to make sure I take my time with that. I don't think he's quite ready for tomorrow. He might be ready for maybe Tuesday. I think we might start Thranduil tomorrow. That one's just easier to get to a stream-ready state. You guys want to catch some Middle-earth with me? That'll be for Mousebeat. Alright, this highlight's looking better. Let's rock it. You could probably go a little bit lighter overall, but I don't really... It's my army. I don't really care enough. I just want it ready to go. I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, what are you guys up to today? What do we got going on? Then probably play more of my game. Because I realized we've got so many games coming up. The next Final Fantasy remake coming up. Unicorn Overlord I'm very excited for. That's the new Vanillaware game. I think I'm gonna maybe save my money on Final Fantasy and get that instead. That's coming up. Persona 3 just came out. I want to play that. But I need to start finishing some of these games. I'm still playing Dragon Quest XI. I think we gotta finish one or two of these before everything else comes out. Well, that'll probably be my plan for the day. In the month, I'm gonna grab, the Lara Croft collection. I'm laughing because one of the streamers was playing through it, and, like, he did, like, the graphics settings to go back to the old graphics. And then, like, the tank controls and just all of the chaos that comes with that. It was fun to see him go back to it. My plan is watching Nikki. At 20 o'clock, I'm invited to eat at my parents'. After that, I'll learn till late at night, working on, these are your certificates, right? What you're working on? That's good, Veritable. Hope it goes well. Unicorn over. I'm pretty excited. Exalted. But it does mean I need to finish a game or two before I start it. I think I might grab it for, like, my game for the drive up to Adepticon, I think is what I might do. Unicorn Overlord is a new strategy game from Vanillaware. It looks pretty good, and they were like the hands-on reviews are starting to come out, and we're very happy with it. Because I'm not super excited for the Final Fantasy remake. Like, I'd like to play it, and I kind of hate that, like, if I don't play it immediately, like, the fun stuff's gonna get spoiled. But I'm not, like, chomping at the bit for it. So I may pick that up instead and work through some of the other games I want to play, and then, like, pick it up later. Trying to decide what gets my money, I guess. But that looks really cool, and it's new, and it looks really good. Yep, the certificates. Inline memory encryption for opcode segments. Yep. Those are words. I'm glad you've got it, Termican. Glad you've got it. Those are indeed words. That's all I got for you. Alright, keep highlighting this. We'll go back to our new lizard here in a little bit. We need to, at the very least, get the washes started. So those can dry and we can keep hopping around here. I've decided not to I think I've decided the same, Exalted. Like, I'll finish the things coming out right away, and then I'll go back. Like, I've waited this long. I can wait a little bit longer to play Persona 3. These games just being back-to-back, though, Exalted, it's rough. They need to spread their shit out. I need more time. I need them to spread this out. This back-to-back is rough. I had a major bruh moment. I was naming my Nurgle team as an option for the tournament, typing Children of the Pox, for suddenly remember it's a fundraiser for, oh no! Maybe Nurgle isn't the team to play here. Maybe we readjust the name a little bit, yeah. Maybe, maybe we readjust the name. Nurgle probably still fine, but I'm glad you have realized that maybe another choice would be good. Spoken in plain text. Oh, finding a virus in a PC. Okay. Now I'm with you, Termican. Now I get you. Thank you for translating for me. Appreciate it. The Guild Wars 2 Legendary grind exists. Other games. I don't know how you do it, somebody. I'm glad it works for you. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm a sick mama, sick baby. Well, coming down with something new myself. Calls for some Sonic and Taco Bell. Treat yourself, Will. I'm sorry. You guys do seem to keep getting whatever is going around. I'm sorry. Hope that you're feeling better here soon. I hope that the healing power of Taco Bell helps. We share one brain cell and it most certainly has a touch of autism. I got banned before sending my team name. I'm glad you thought about it. And that you like realized that that was maybe not the best thing to submit. Because yeah, any other time for Warhammer, like nurgly things, it's fine. But glad you caught it. Yeah, have you tried not getting sick, Will? Maybe try that next time. I thought you were good at like knowing how that. I'm doing End of Dragon Lantern to get the Gifts of Exploration for Gen 3 weapons. I don't know what any of that means, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. Oh, I'm sorry, you're talking to Reaper. I've been sick since the end. I was gonna say, it's been a while. Baby has bronchitis, hates his lungs betraying him. Mama is a long story, catch you. So load up on vitamins. Glow in the dark. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're all feeling better soon, because that's rough. It has been going on for a bit. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break from this to get the shades started on this board. So we can work on him in a little bit. My bean and rice burrito had no beans, just cheese and rice. Someone misheard you, it sounds like. Top 10 anime betrayals. Sorry, the dog is making me nuts again. Hold on. Hey, come on. I think she's allergic to something here, and it makes me sad. He bites her little feet. I don't know if it's my oak trees or what. I think she's allergic to something. She's like, pandemic was great. I started masking for flights, still doing that. I used to get sick after every flight. Somehow the mask has kept me. That's good. I think I still don't want to fly, but when we do, I would probably do the same. I wish that was more of the norm. It's like, if you're not feeling well or like a big area like that, the more people would do it. Because yeah, even just like avoiding a cold, worth it. Worth it. People are just gross. That was my big takeaway from the pandemic, is people are just gross. Pizza party, that's right, Augie, welcome in. If you need an excuse to order some pizza, do it for my birthday. Welcome in. How are you? We are celebrating birthday and painting lizards. That's what I got today. Can't wait to get the Adepticon after cold. I will say, before you hop on that plane, make sure you get some vitamin C. That has helped us the last couple times, is taking it beforehand. So we'll start like a few days before we're gonna head out. Get that emergency, that extra vitamin C in. Otherwise, con crud is awful. We got con crud the first year and never again. I was sick for like a week after we got back. It was awful. Didn't have a voice. Terrible. Aw, the horror kid, thank you so much. How are you today? Pineapple pizza? Pineapple pizza. I'm doing the Alive and Madness special. I'm doing the pineapple, pepperoni, and bacon. Pretty excited. Take it up to a week. I'm sorry. Take the week up to and during and a few days after. No one better touch me. You have 3 free pizzas for Domino's. There's no money. Oh, for the delivery. Well, it's nice you've got them saved up, though. For when you can grab one. Doing well, thanks. Good. Glad to hear it. We are working on, this is my Astrolith Bearer for my Seraphon army. We're kind of getting down, I was telling chat, we're down to like the smaller stuff for my army now, which is nice. So I've got this guy, I've got the new Salamander that we do need to work on together. I have my skinks, but like they're nothing. I'll do them off stream. I have some little chameleons I need to get together, and then the terrain piece, and then everything else is kind of duplicates. So I'll just kind of build them as I need them. I think if anything, the Croxagore should probably count toward the, like, having a completed army. That second set of them. So I think I would want to run them as 6. Otherwise, we'll be all set. I'm pretty excited. I have vitamin C gummies and the immune system of a buffalo. There will be hugs. I think I might stick to the old fist bump again this year. I used to be a hugger, but not after pandemic. Stick to the fist bump. I've read Strokes used to walk down for them. Oh, for my food. Can't anymore. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you've got them saved up. When you can get yourself a pizza. Is that a black shade? This is actually Agrax. So let me close the bottle so I don't spill it everywhere. But it's kind of, if you're newer to the Games Workshop stuff, it is like a darker brown black. So that's Agrax. I'm actually going to do it on here as well, and I think we'll go back to the little lizard. That's what I don't understand. What's up? I really like the Agrax over the gold. It gives you some really nice depth. And then we will be highlighting that up a little bit later. I really like the Agrax on it. I was sick once in our entire marriage. I can't stop. Yeah, that is interesting. Is it like work and stress? Is that taking you out as well? I feel like if you're stressed out, then it just like hits so much harder. So it's still the old, this is the, I believe this is the newer one. I'm trying to remember the labels here. This is one of the newer ones. The older one does cover nicer. I like the finish of the old one better. Sally Mass Jack, welcome in. How are you? Dino Riding Dino Man. They're the best. How are you today? Welcome in. I take my headphones with me. I can watch the Nikki show and train back from work tomorrow. We would love to have you for the Nikki show. Operating state of perpetual adrenal overload. Yeah, that's probably not helping. But if I had to guess, that's probably it. The lack of sleep, the stress, probably not helping. Not that that's an easy thing. You can just be like, all right, no more of that. But children are tiny plague bearers. Yeah. I like flesh shade over gold. Willing Triagus. Flesh shade is nice. It gives you a nice warm gold. It just depends. You can do all kinds of different. You can straight up do Nuln Oil if you want like a colder, cooler gold. You can do fun colors. You can do a purple over gold. You can do green. Yeah, don't be afraid to experiment. Agrax is kind of my go-to. It's a more neutral, but there's a lot of cool options you can do. Depending on what you're going for. Don't be afraid to try new ones. I'm sure being sustained by energy drinks and Taco Bell probably not helping. Probably not the best diet for staying super duper healthy here. Hey Blonde Cat, welcome in. My fiance keeps bringing home illnesses because people come in to work sick. It's hard out here. Yeah, it's It's tough, right? People need to work, but also now you get everyone else sick. It's rough. How are you? What you up to this weekend? My dog freaks out by the children yearn for the Nurgle Gold. I think Taco Bell would kill anything in the bloodstream. That's true, including the bloodstream. All right, let's set that aside. We're gonna go ahead and start base coating his scales, so we can work on those later. All right, make sure we don't stick our fingers into wet paint. Let's get the scales started. If I can pick up my brush. Hey, Perfectly Poor Gaming, welcome in. Excuse me. My friend's really into mini painting. Oh, he would like this? Well, you're both welcome, of course. How are you today? Do you paint any of yours? Welcome, welcome. I know here in the chat we have a mix, is why I asked. Some people like to paint, some people like to just read the novels, some people do the video games. The fun part of Warhammer specifically is there's so many different ways to enjoy Warhammer. So welcome on in. Yeah, let us know if you do any of that. Well, you know, I am being sick and going to work because I don't have sick time. Yeah, that's exactly it. And it continues. That's the cycle. That's the cycle. I'm sorry. I'll let you feel better. Yeah, if you'd like to see what else we're working on, there are my socials. I've got TikTok, Instagram, kind of Twitter. Don't enjoy Twitter quite as much, but I do have one. If you want to check it out there. We're going to be posting more Imperial Fists here this week, so if you guys want to see the Imperial Fist army coming along as we get it finished up, should be more of those going up this week. I'm also over on YouTube. We have another YouTube video coming out this week for the January challenge that we did as a community. And I'm working on the next round of tutorials, so if you guys want to check that out. Done a lot of work over on the YouTubes. I do live the spicy life. I'm diabetic. Oh, ketoacidosis more than once. I don't recommend spicy blood. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Maybe use GW Primer. If so, has one ever just stopped working? So we use the rattle can. We use the, is it Abaddon Black? Chaos Black? We usually only use that for like big resin projects, though. Otherwise, I do airbrush. What do you mean by not working? I used to paint some stuff with him. Oh, but he moved far away. He 3D prints them and paints stuff. Okay, D&D stuff. Very cool. Well, welcome on in. 3D printing is crazy. How many files are now available and Patreons that are out there for different sculptors. There's a little bit of everything now. I do some 3D printing, but not a whole lot. I need to do more and get more comfortable with it. I just deactivated my Twitter yesterday after a year of not using it. It was time. I kind of wish I could. I feel like I have to keep it for stream, but I really don't like using it. I think the annoying, like ever since Muskrat took over, my followers have been exactly the same, no matter what I do. If I try to do the algorithm things, I get like some, and then it'll all go away. If I don't do anything, it stays. Like, nothing I do fixes it. Unless, the thing you have to do is you have to shitpost, and I am not a shitposter. I hate it, so... I don't know. I keep it for stream, but I'm also tempted to just kill it. It's not worth it to me. The rattle can, it won't spray anything anymore. I think I would just check conditions to make sure that it's not just gunked up in the can. Make sure you've got, like, it's not too cold. Make sure, check things like that. If you're at the bottom of a can, that may be part of it, is that it's just collected, especially if you haven't used it in a while. Maybe just time for a new can. I keep buying the Piper Makes. I think that's it. Oh, 3D printed. Oh, Tau wasted mine. Thinking about Tau. I wouldn't have guessed that. because you're not paying them to promote your stuff. Yeah, I guess so. It's just, I don't know. If you shit post, you do pretty well on Twitter. If you don't, it's a lot harder. Just so much of it is you have to, like, wake up the algorithm anytime you want to do something, which is annoying. Yeah, put yourself out there, yeah. And it's just, I don't know, it doesn't feel worth the effort a lot of times. But yeah. More of my stuff, if you guys would like to follow me. Instagram and TikTok are more my jam. I have way more fun working on those. I feel like it's really obvious when you go to both, which one I prefer. He's been really fun. So we played D&D. He had like whole castles and skeleton armies and all that. Now a dungeon master at the end. That's so cool. Oh, that's a good little teamwork situation there. Been getting all the stuff ready and then actually DMing. Well, welcome on in. I was actually talking about my D&D earlier. We're wrapping up Curse of Strahd, so we got to play yesterday. I've got a rogue that I am playing right now. So welcome on in. Happy to have you. We were, I won't do, like, story spoilers or anything, but we were airdropping werewolves into a castle yesterday. I love D&D. Edie says, I feel you. I also know what you gotta do for the algorithm, but contrary to popular belief, I have some shame. I'm gonna vent for a small vent. I'm at that point with, like, content creation where it's like, I know what I need to be doing. I know, like, the things to do, and I don't have the energy for it. I don't care. There's like a hustle switch that I don't want to flip it. I can't do it. Get it out here, bro. Have a good one. We'll see you later. Bye-bye for now. I'm trying to be better with the YouTube stuff, but, like, there's definitely a point where I'm just like, I just literally can't. My mental health is gonna tank if I just spend so much time on this. Yeah. Man says, to be honest, I do Custodians, but I have too many Marines and Eldari and a whole Knight Army in boxes. I have enough. Alright, well, we'll check back in a week when you've got those new towel printed. Just kidding. Well, we'll check back, Wasted. Don't you worry. The hustle switch, it's, yeah, hey, Mr. Washburn, welcome in. It's, yeah, there's, I don't know how else to explain it. I feel like you feel me, Dee Dee probably feels me, but, like, there's just something where, like, if I wanted to go that next step, but I know how much time it takes to do that, and it's just like, is that really what I want to be doing? I'm feeling a little, I guess just confused as a creator right now. I just want to do different things. Which is why the anime repaints have been so fun. Just something new to try. Nikki. Gonna do a paint then? Let's go, Sly. What are we working on today? What have we got? Is everything in me just go live? Let them do anything else? Yes. Yes. You're telling me I have to go live, do the stream, clip out my best things, edit that, put them up, still have time to get ready for the next... Yeah. No, I feel it's so hard. I feel like a lot of people are in this. I don't know if it's like with New Year, a lot of people are like reflecting on like streaming and things, but I know a lot of YouTubers have kind of called it quits this year. I think there's just kind of a shift happening in general, if that makes sense. People trying to make this sustainable. Aw, Dee Dee, thank you so much for those gifted subs. Those are going out too. Wandering Lands. It's like Gridax. And Sal, enjoy those emotes. Enjoy those subs from Dee Dee. Thank you so much. We wobbling on in. Thank you, thank you. If you're getting one of those new subs, there is a new emote that I animated myself. It is Nikki K Know You. So you can check that out. I've got more coming. I didn't quite get the next one ready for today. It'll be my project this week. But you can check out the new emotes. Yeah, you can power up. You can know you. Thank you so much, Dee Dee. I really appreciate it. And it also gets us closer to another sub Sunday. Thank you, thank you. Romans, welcome in. How are you? Let's see, Celeste, it's probably time to start building all the Flesh Eater courts. I really don't have room, so I'll continue the February challenge. That'll be your treat after the challenge, yeah. Last time I played D&D, a friend said he wanted to play a Mickey Mouse humanoid character, and I said, okay, but it's gotta be good. Stayed in Mickey Mouse voice mode the entire game. I mean, you did say. You made it work. Even just scarfed down a cheese calzone. That was a mistake. Yum, though. Yum. Birthday girl needs birthday gifts. Thank you so much, Dee Dee. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for the support. Got some new figures to paint. We got some new friends with subs. Thank you, thank you. I was about to ask Scott when he was going to order our pizza. I think it may be about time. I would like some pizza. Still no pizza. We'll get there. Yeah. I had to wait for them to, you know, open. Be able to create pizza. Kind of helps. I can't pre-order with a gift card. Okay, I thought that was 11 that they opened. Maybe not. I'm wrong. Welcome back, Veritable Country. Bob Tart, thank you so much. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. We're celebrating with lizards and pizza today. How are you? Avian says, that's why I'm not typing. Slapped on purple and green on 20 Marines. That's awesome, Avian. Making some good progress. And then scarf food, scarf to calzone. 20 Marines. Cruising. Ordering when they're open will generally yield better results. Generally, you know, sometimes. Sometimes when you're impatient, it's okay. What did I get for my birthday? I got, so Scott, the repaints again. He picked up one that I'm really excited for. My friends and I did D&D snacks and stuff yesterday. My friend loaded me up with a whole bunch of girly stuff because I don't buy that stuff for myself. So she got me like a body scrub, face mask, and all that good like self-care stuff that I usually neglect. And we got to party yesterday, so that was fun. My mom's actually out of town, so we're going to do something when she gets back. And then getting a party today. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming to party with me. Oh, did it just, the nozzle got clogged? That happens, yeah. But yeah, and it's been a nice little week here with Valentine's and birthday. Thank you, everyone, for coming to hang out. Excited to get a lizard done here, too, with new stuff. Because now that Scott's got all the new Flesh Eater courts, we're going to have to play some more games. Gotta go eat. Sounds good, Termican. Power up birthday party. Thank you for your energy, Dee Dee. Thank you. Thanks for coming to party. I appreciate it. I saw your Valentine's project, Dee Dee. It was really cute. A little left disc. They were super cute. I guess, did anyone else have fun Valentine's plans? You guys do anything fun? Oh, Veritable Quandary, thank you so much for that gifted sub. That's going out to Ruination Awake. Enjoy those emotes and that sub from Veritable. Thank you, I appreciate that. And I think that brings us one closer to a sub Sunday. Thank you. For the support. I keep finding Pokemon prints and like, well, I guess I know what I'm painting from now. They're all so adorable. It's really cute, yeah. Yes, we can both do the anime paints. They're so fun, Dee Dee. Glad you're having fun with them, too. Oh, we got exercise, too. Exalted. Enjoy. We'll catch you later. Let me grab some paints real quick. What color do I want that orb, actually? I think I've done a couple different colors throughout the army, is why I'm hesitating. I think I've done turquoise. I think I've done green. The purple also looks nice. I'm going to wait on it. I'm not sure yet. Doctor says, "Oh, I'm getting married next Saturday. Congratulations!" So Valentine's is small this year. Yeah, you get a delayed one. That's so exciting. Congrats, congrats. Got everything. Everything is prepared. What am I doing? Yep. Looking for shortcuts. Doing a candy using tint swashes with purple. Edge highlighting. Could I do a silver workup? Yeah, you could do. Basically, whatever you're doing as the base coat for the candy, you could work as the edge highlight. After having the Valentine's extravaganza from a couple of years ago, I remember. The repeat if I have my life threatened again. If I ever did anything like that ever again. Almost doing some DIY stuff this weekend. Good. Good. It's a lot. We had like a very small wedding, and it was still a lot. So I can only imagine for like larger ceremonies and things. How much work goes into them. I am getting paint all over myself. Sorry, chat. 1 second. I'm a mess today. Can't take me anywhere. Yeah, congratulations. Sounds like you're in a good spot to get everything ready. I'm just gonna complain about GW paint pots for a second, because shit is annoying. Annoying. Yay! Big fan of marriage. Marriage is pretty great. Yeah, it's pretty great. Scott and I will have our 10-year anniversary this year, which is insane to think about. I can't believe it's been 10 years already. GW pot's annoying. Embrace the monument top. Isn't it? I do like monument paints, though. They're very nice. I need to get their yellow again. I was using it quite a bit. How has it been 10 years? I know, it's weird. It's weird to think about. It's weird. Bit of blind up again this year. We went to Panda Express. I went to her place to watch Barbie. I got, Pupper Snuggles. Yes. Yes. That sounds like a nice Valentine's, though. I like that. We kind of did the same. We made boneless wings in the air fryer, which are really good. And then we watched Arrietty, which I'd actually never seen. The Ghibli movie. It's pretty cute. There's a bunch on there that I have not seen, so I think we're going to make it a point to watch more of them. Also, this is, yeah, as a monumental, love the paint. Stockholm Syndrome on the top, because I'd rather spend money on the models. I hate the Sriracha top. I love the paint. I hate the tops. My chat has heard me say it too many times, probably. The paint is great. The tops, I just want to talk. As the time flies, we just hit 16 in October, 26 altogether. Aw, congrats. That's amazing. Say no to Sriracha tops, chat. Yep, just say no. They're awful. I hate them. Trying to give Scott my pop tops for Monument. Pay him to switch the tops when I'm not looking. Then Nikki might kill Scott, and then me. On principle, I'm not buying the other tops. It's dumb. Shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to buy normal tops for my paint. Sorry. I will die on this hill. I will die on this hill. I'm not gonna pay more money for tops I should have. But the paint's great. Check out the paint. Especially they're white. If you need a good white paint, check out Monuments. 10 out of 10, can recommend. We use some Monuments on our anime repaints too. They're very nice for it. Sriracha tops, like when you open a bottle of Sriracha. the top that they have. Yeah, the dumb twist tops. Can't even hide it. Just the dumb caps. That you have to wipe away a little bit extra every time. Those. Twisty tops, gross, yes. TLDR, yeah. But paint good. Why do you hate them? The reason I just said, because when you close them, more paint comes up and you've got to wipe it away. And if you're not used to it and you go to shake the paint like I did, it just gets all over your room. And there's just no reason for it. Right. Tally number gold. Now we've got to decide what color that's going to be. I think I did green on Croak. A little bit since we finished him, but I think I did green. I just feel like we already have a lot of green. I wanted to make sure I did the mossy color again, so that he matches Croak, because I really don't have this color anywhere else in the army, so I wanted to at least make sure that they matched. I think purple or the turquoise would both work, though. I'm almost leaning purple because we have so much turquoise with the little warrior. Fine tops anyway, because I like using my mud bottles for decanting. They're bigger than the cheap Amazon bottles, yeah. They're a nice size. Alright, there's our gold. I'm gonna keep this for later just so I can keep holding on to it. Otherwise, it's gonna be really tough here on stream. They have a tendency to explode too, yeah. Like a bad 5th grade volcano science experiment, yeah. Hey, Grim Reaper, welcome in. I was sending him a bottle of red paint yesterday. I accidentally squeezed toward my hobby area. It looks like a crime scene. I did that the other day, and it was the worst. Trying to airbrush. And I was stubborn. I didn't want to get the little paint pokey. And yeah. Same thing. You would think I would learn to not be stubborn, but no. But no. Alright, let's go ahead and do a little bit more gold. We'll get back to our lizard boy. He needs the same golds, so while they're on the palette, just keep doing both. I like the lizard characters in D&D. I had a character for a while that was, the Lizarius the Reptilius. I like it. I like when you can do, like, those kind of very more unique ones. So, like, the lizards. I had a Tabaxi monk that I built. Obviously, the kobolds. I just don't want to play a human in a fantasy game, you know? The more not human I can be, the happier I am. I don't play games to just be something I am all the time, you know? I want to be something very, very different. Ask chat. Chat, what's your favorite to play in like an RPG? Do you go for the different? Do you go for what you know? What do you like to play? If there's like an animal person, I'm there. Oh, I like to be a critter. It's fun. Nikita Illithid, yep. I would. I would. I think our group has decided not to do Spelljammer, but like I would have fun making a Spelljammer character. With all the unique stuff in that. Playing as a changeling was amazing. The bars are too close together for you to squeeze through. Oh, are they now? I negate everything in the campaign. The reason I played human is just to learn the game. After that's open season and everything else. Yeah, no, I'll figure it out as I go. That was the joke I made with Scott yesterday. I was trying to think of characters, like, maybe I'll even play a human, and we both just laughed. Nope. Alright, I think, let's do the gold here. I need to also do the shading that we did on the front side. I need to do the back as well, so that they match. Do that and then hop to the lizard for a little. I'm trying to think what else we got going on. I think realizing that it's almost time for March and Adepticon and all of that was a lot this week, is realizing that those are coming up. But I do in fact need to get things like ready and prepared for those. So I guess I'll do a bit more of that here this week. I need to get taxes finished, which I don't want to do. Make sure they have all that before we take off. That's really about it, chat. It's been quiet in a good way here, I guess is what I would say. Playing as a halfling while taking the lucky feat. Never roll a 1 again. Yep. You can be like me, though, and just roll 2s. I keep rolling 2s instead, and I've got the feat. This is not coming so soon? Yeah, it's, realizing how soon that is. Like, I was talking to Slam, and then I realized that my next tattoo is in 2 weeks, after it just seeming so far away. It's like, oh, crap, that's like... that's really soon. Which means Adepticon's right after that. That was the realization there. I gotta get stuff ready. Do you have a theme for March yet? I think we're gonna do kind of an everything goes month. So because people are finishing things for Adepticon, gonna be kind of painter's choice for March. You need to finish something, let's finish it. You want to start something new? Let's do it. I think it'll be painter's choice. You mind what you're sharing? What you're getting? Oh, for my tattoo, we are adding on to the sleeve. Which I don't actually know how much you saw the other day. You sit up here. So I have a full Dragon Ball sleeve that I'm working towards. So there's Piccolo, Shenron, Vegeta. Next one is Goku. It's going to be Kid Goku from OG Dragon Ball here. And then current Goku onto my forearm. And then I'll have one more piece on this side of my forearm, and then we'll start to do the filler and everything. Yeah. There's all my workout progress. Getting there. So yeah, Goku's up next, and we're doing then and now. This will be fun. That's what the fee is for. Let you keep reroll anything, not just the one. So you roll 1, you use halfling luck to reroll it, then you roll a 2, burn a luck point. Oh, to keep going. Gotcha. I like the colors. Reminds me of, oh, Kotal from Mortal Kombat. Yeah. And the picture's nice. I'll take a look here when we get some lunch. And Monsters all March? Monster March, that'll be fun. Yeah, that'll work perfect then. Is Yamcha going on the elbow? I don't know what to do with, like, this area. I don't know if, like, Shenron comes here. Like, elbow will get taken up by Goku, because you can't just have something in the middle of them. I think the inside of my arm I'm not quite sure what to do with yet. That's what we're gonna have to figure out. Black hair. So we've got little OG Goku, will be Kid Goku. And then Ultra Instinct, the latest transformation. So it'll be the white silvery hair. I think I'm doing March for McCraig, just paint Ultramarines all month. We'll be doing some of that here on stream. Yeah. Panda was very sweet and offered to send some Ultramarines my way. We're gonna do that for him. So if anyone wants to do some Ultramarines with us, we'll have some of those on stream. Ultramarines! That's right. the dragon from one arm to the other. Other arm, I've got Guts from Berserk. We have to make room for him. And I kind of want to do manga panels. So it could be more Dragon Ball, some more Berserk, some Junji Ito. But it'll be, it's kind of reserved for stuff already. Probably paint Abaddon's base and Bellacor's base. Exactly. The best way to paint Ultramarines. I figured this year I should finally do March from a This year I should finally actually do it. So we're gonna do it. I mean, you can do it, Avian. You can absolutely throw Yamcha on there. Come join me. I can send you my lady's contact info. We can make it happen. Absolutely do that. But yeah, when we get to the filler, then I've got to decide if we're doing like smaller characters, depending on how much space we've got left, or if it is just background or more Shenron, that works too. I am not a Tech 2 person. They're pretty great. If I could afford it, it'd already be done. Both arms would be done, and I'd be working on my collarbones if I could afford it. So, you like giving ideas? You can absolutely have them. Yeah. If anyone else would like a Yamcha on their elbow, which people can freely ignore. Trying to figure out what I can do with my hand. Like a hand one. I know they fade easier, but it looks so cool. This looks so cool. But I have to like it enough for it to be in like every video I make, so it's gotta be something good. You know? The full John Wick back tattoo, but it's Yamcha. I'm going full back tattoo. We're channeling Kuryu-chan. It's something badass back there. Get like and subscribe. Don't forget to smash that bell tattooed on your hand. Constant reminder. Then I don't have to put in the GIF every time. It'd be so much easier. Runan, welcome in. How are you today? We are working on, this is the little Astrolith Bearer for my Seraphon. We have little lizard and a giant banner that he's holding. I'm trying to get our kind of mossy greens worked up here. Keeping it pretty basic because I don't want to spend too much time on him, but just want to get some edge highlights and stuff on it. Have him kind of match what we did with Croak, but not as detailed. Aw, Painted So, thank you so much. How are you? I appreciate it. We are painting lizards, and then when we can order pizza, apparently we're waiting on them to open. We'll order some pizza. How are you? Like and subscribe on one hand. Nikki YouTube thumbnail pog face on there. We could have it like on my knuckles or something. Yeah. Put on the side of your hand too, so it's always visible you paint. Yeah, 200 IQ power play. Yes, you guys are onto something here. I will become insufferable. Thank you, chat, for the ideas. I do appreciate it. Oh, it's ordered. Okay, pizza on the way. Chat, if you need an excuse to order some pizza. Order it for my birthday. Come have some pizza with us. I want to get one of those. We're trying to decide. Oh, and a color scheme for it. Living Frost, welcome in. How are you? I guess, is there something holding you up color scheme-wise, or? My mom's dog doesn't really keep going. That was a ooh, big stretch. Oh, big stretch. QR code on the back of my hand. There we go, to our link tree. Oh gosh. My tattoo artist is gonna love you guys. Yep. Show popping. Pizza time! It's almost time. I'm excited. Time for pizza. Gonna chow down. It will become? Yeah. This just will become. Obviously. Obviously. Okay. I don't want to work on this anymore. I'm just gonna eat it. I don't want to work on that right now. We're gonna go back to this boy. We're gonna highlight some gold. Starting the next tattoo already? Yeah. You gonna come join me right more? Is it time? I mean, mine's the sleeve. It's just I have to split it up because money. Mine's just a case of going to get the next bit. We ready, Ravenlord? We going? I'm cheating and mine's all just one giant tattoo. So. Makes it easy though. I know Mousebait was thinking too, but I know Adapticon probably won't be here for a bit. I need to settle on design. Every time I think I've picked something, I go, what about this instead? That's fair. It is a big decision. That's a big one. I still say if you've got a couple ideas, the artist might be able to help just to let you know what will feel a little nicer, if things need to be changed, things like that. Basically, for mine, what I do when I email her is like, okay, here's, I mean, it's anime, so I pick out screenshots, and I'm like, okay, I like this about this image, I like this about this, I like this fit, make it cool. And then she runs with it. So I don't know if that helps at all, but if you want them to actually have more of a artistic input on it, they like to do that. 21 is a 30th birthday gift for myself. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you do need to wait till after your trip, though. You don't want to be out in the sun with your tattoo. Definitely wait. I want to get the eye force on the inside of my forearm, right below my elbow. Let's go. Let's do it. Adapticon. We all get tattoos. Well, I'll watch you guys get them, but let's go. Now, impressed. I'm doing well this morning. I've wanted a tattoo since I was 6. I still haven't gotten one. The design one's always changing. My artistic skill continues to grow. I'd say get it. Get it. Hey, Bad Wolf. Did you have trouble putting that mini together? I did. I built it a little while back, so I'm trying to remember. I think the shoulder was giving me issues. The shoulder, for some reason, did not want to, like, settle in nicely, from what I remember. How are you? Welcome on in. Are you also having trouble with it? From what I remember, the shoulder was a pain. You're having trouble with the head. Yeah, I feel like just this area in general was a pain in the butt. Like, something didn't quite line up right. I can say I smushed it together the best I could. I wasn't too worried about it being perfect, so I went for it. But yeah, it was kind of weird to put together. Were you able to get yours worked out? Birthday's end of May, yeah. That would be the only thing. So you make sure you're not out in the sun with your... So it's gonna be no sun, no swimming for a little bit there, or even Lord till it heals up. You're planning ahead. And then you probably don't want to work out for a few days after. If you're in the second skin, it's about a week. End up chopping off a bit and use some green stuff. Okay. Well, I'm sorry you had to go through all that. So you get it where you wanted it. It's frustrating. Especially for like a little mini like this. It's just kind of annoying. But I'm glad you got it. Welcome on in. I also want to get the SPQR Roman Legion icon on my left shoulder. Problematic here recently. I'm not familiar with the design, but I can imagine what you're saying. A couple of designs I've thought of are a little iffy nowadays, which kind of sucks. I think that's the hard part too, because you've mentioned like a Warhammer tattoo, and some of those, if you don't know the reference, can kind of look like something else. A lot of it's been co-opted by white supremacists the last few years, yeah. Well, I'm glad you've thought about that instead of getting it anyway. Glad we decided before it's on your body permanently. Or is very painful to remove. Hey, Magison, how are you? Ah, thank you so much. What you up to today? We're painting a lizard and waiting on pizza. It's on the way. Looks like it. I don't know. Maybe it'll come during the article. That'd be nice. Or right after. I ended up mixing Norse designs. I follow a lot of tattoo artists, and they say like how important it is to look up some of that before they agree to those designs. Because they also don't want to be doing that. You have to be very, 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 very careful. And even then, like, people don't understand. Not everyone's going to take the time to look up what it means. You don't want to leave any doubt for what it might mean. Alright, there's some gold. Let's do some more gold. Oh, the Sunday preview's early. It's goofing me up. You're thinking I'm gonna tattoo Sly all across my back. A picture of Darren Latham. There you go. That'd be real good to show him. Oh my goodness. They might be here. Sadie's going nuts. Alright, let's get that pulled up. And then, yeah, we'll take a look and then we'll get some pizza, it sounds like. Make sure I'm not rolling over doggo. Okay. Studio mode. Window capture. Thank you, JPEG. Throw this in here. Where are my Dark Angel people at? Is your week? Is your week? Alright, here we go. Sunday preview. Dark Angels prepare to mobilize. Before I do that, let's catch up on tattoo talk before we switch gears here. Sonora says, I have a pretty good sized Celtic cross on my right arm. I've had to consider getting covered up because shitheads co-opting my heritage, yeah. Tattoos in foreign languages are a no-go for you. Too many awful translations. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Lunch is here. Thank you. I'm excited. All right. Sunday preview. The Dark Angels prepare to mobilize. It is time. We've got Codex Supplement Dark Angels. The Dark Angels are ready to hunt heretics and face the mightiest foes in the galaxy with the incoming release of their Codex Supplement. A must-have companion for anyone who wants to run armies of Dark Angels or their successors. This book contains all the datasheets, detachments, and rules you need to be able to take the table as the Sons of the Lion. So here is the book. There's slides of background information on the mysterious inner workings of the Dark Angels, 16 unit data sheets, 3 detachments, alongside rules for combat patrol, artwork, miniature photography, and a painting guide. This book comes in a regular version and then the limited collector's edition. Soft touch cover, unique cover art, ribbon bookmark, and lavish gold foil blocking. Ooh! We also have Asmodai, Master of Repentance. Dark Angel's hunt for the fallen is ceaseless, but few pursue it with such burning ardor as Asmodai, Master of Repentance. His chief interrogator chaplain, Asmodai, is a master at extracting confessions and rousing his fellow battle brothers with his litanies of hate. He comes with 2 head choices, hood up or down. We've also got Belial, Grandmaster of the Deathwing. This very metal-like accessory here on the base. Belial's a paragon in the chapter with countless deeds to his name. Even amongst his brethren, he's a warrior of prodigious skill, fighting with the Sword of Silence, and a master-crafted Stormbolter. Just like Asmodai, he comes with 2 head choices, hood up or down. He doesn't hide his face behind a mask. Hoot, welcome in, how are you? We've also got the Inner Circle Companions. Even amongst the Dark Angels, the Inner Circle Companions are a mysterious cadre of elite warriors. They operate in eerie silence, cutting a path through the enemy's toughest units. Their Calibanite greatswords and protecting their commanders with vengeful zeal. Each miniature builds 1 of 2 poses with 2 heads, 2 swords, 2 backpack topper options each. Also contains a Dark Angel transfer sheet with 348 decals. That's a lot of decals. Also got the new Deathwing Knights. Dark Angel's first company are all veterans, of whom only the most skilled become Deathwing Knights. Grim warriors armed with sacred relic weapons from the chapter's armories. They face down the direst threats and bring the most obstinate fallen to heal. Pretty cool. I think they look nice. I know Scott's not a huge fan of the rework. I think they look nice. I fancy. Well, optional assembly. Maces of Absolution. The Knightmaster can be armed with a choice of great weapon of the Unforgiven or relic weapon. Deathwing Knights can wield power weapons or maces of Absolution. Kit comes with head options, a teleport homer, a Watcher in the Dark, and a Dark Angel transfer sheet. So it sounds like same transfer sheet. We've also got upgrades and transfers, more transfers. And Dark Angel's flavor to your Space Marines with this packed upgrade and transfer set contains a selection of components including heads, arms, torsos, weapons, shoulder pads, and a variety of armor patterns, plus other accessories and relics, and a Watcher in the Dark. Also get an upgrade transfer sheet with 217 decals, which is different to the one found in the Inner Circle Companion and Deathwing boxes. That's so many decals. Yeah, it comes with little friend. Comes with little friend. We've also got dice and datasheet cards. Dice are easy to read, like that. We've also got, for Horus Heresy, the Siegebreaker Console. He's pretty cool. Masters of Demolition and Destruction, the Siegebreaker Consoles concentrate their allies' efforts in battle to eliminate tough targets. Armed with a Thunderhammer and Phosphex bombs, it's an expert kit made from forge-rolled resin. Comes with a choice of helmeted or unhelmeted head. Given his work in demolition, we recommend the former. Yo, dog, I heard you like decals. Butts, welcome in. How are ya? You're just in time for decals. Welcome in. Alright, Black Library. We've got Lazarus, Enmity's Edge. I'm not going to read through all these. We've got Cypher, Lord of the Fallen. We have End Times Doom of the Old World. Looks like a collection of goodies. Purging of Catalyst is on ebook. Life is Kane is print on demand, so if you'd like to pick that up, make sure you're in the dates for these. Bill, hello, how are you? Welcome in. What you up to today? We're going through the preview, and then we're going to eat some pizza. I'm excited for pizza. Warhammer Plus, we've got Lore Masters on Death Corps of Krieg. Interesting. We've also got Spectral Robes of the Night Haunt with Masterclass. On Community this week, we've rummaged around and found another lovely Kroot to reveal to us. So more Kroot this week. Expect a new renewed focus on the Dark Angels, new reveal for Horus Heresy. Hangout and Paint is a special episode to celebrate 40k Chaos Gate. Getting a console release. Oh, okay, any minute now. Stay tuned tomorrow. Interesting, I didn't realize it wasn't out on consoles. Let's say, found some game times for Legion Imperialis this morning. Went to the grocery, yay. Yay, food. That says my company's weird about single day Monday holidays. Oh, we never know if we're gonna get them. That's what we got. Green. Thank you so much for kicking in for the pizza. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. How are you today? Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. I'm gonna do the slow scroll here. Hey, who's gonna be picking up some Dark Angels, chat? Be sure to ask him when Darktide is. Son of Horus, he loves that. Ask him when Darktide. Well, you can get 1,000,000,000 billion decals, chat. That was my main takeaway from the Dark Angel release, is that you can get 1,000,000,000 decals. But some cool stuff in here. More like Dark Angles, says Scott. That was a new one, yep. It's cool to see what they get as a Wolves player, because I can basically, I don't know, expect similar when we get our book. So book, some characters in plastic. I still think we're gonna get Wolfguard because everyone else is getting their Terminators. So it's cool to see what they get and then kind of guess what like we'll get and the Blood Angels will get, you know, when it's our turn. What do you think, Wasted Mind? What are you thinking for your Marines? Are you picking some stuff up? Did I miss it? I may have missed it. Let me scroll up. Some more purple Marines. Nothing for me. Cool to see them all released. Yeah. Premier's Grimnar. I don't know if we'll get Grimnar. It's just because he's already in plastic with his sled. I don't know what we'd get. We already got Ragnar. I feel like it would be whatever they think is going to be good for Premiers. I don't know who to expect. Game for Sanguinary Guard Intercessors. It's just normal Intercessors painted gold. I get the Siegebreaker. Probably wait till Akon. Asmodai and 2 boxes of the Inner Circle. Got the rest already. Primaris Lucas. I mean, it'd be fun if they just went like ham on him. I would paint him. How many of the little Jawas does it come with? Let's see. If you wanted Little Friend, they come with Deathwing Knight. And then they come in the upgrade sprue. You can get a couple little friends. Grimnar not on sled would be nice. Yeah, I wonder if maybe that would be how they do it. They just give them the upgrade and take them off the sled. Even more Kai? I don't know if we can handle more Kai. Painter. I don't know if we can handle it, noob. Ramirez Lucas button Finecast. Could you imagine? They go back. They're like, we needed the detail. We're going back to Finecast. Can have the leader of the army being, that's true. Maybe anything that's in Terminator armor just automatically gets it. That may be the way to do it. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to painting. I don't know if Scott was gonna get pizza for me, or if I need to go get the pizza. I'll go back and paint lizards and we'll figure it out. So let's hop over and show you guys what I got. What do you want on it? Oh, I'll just take the pizza. I don't have to worry about the hot sauce. I love a Slam already has the Lucas clips. Why would you want to avoid this joy? I didn't even know we had Lucas clips, and you found them. I didn't even know those existed, and Slam found them. Look at that old-ass overlay. Look at that green hobby mat. Yeah, just in the archives. That's some deep Lucas lore right there. January 10th, 2021. A different time. Also, like we were talking about, Scott and I have been together. We're married for almost 10 years. The amount of time streaming, it's also crazy to think about. How long we've been on the silly twitch.tv. More forbidden lore, yeah, there's a lot. It's kind of nuts to think about, honestly. And now we start our new chapter. YouTube things. It's been, I don't know. It's been a weird couple weeks, chat. Trying to get some of this figured out. Thank you everyone for being so supportive. It's been a weird time as a streamer. I don't know how else to put it. It's just been weird. Yeah, thank you, Ravenlord. It's pretty exciting. And crazy to think about. I hear pizza coming. Yay, pizza. Thank you. Pizza. We have the baby gate up for Molly, and he hit it both times, coming in and leaving. Poor Scott. I've been at the same job for 12 years. It always feels weird when I think about it. That's a lot of time at one job, yeah. Emote suggestion. What would it be, Bill? How would you draw Nikki K Finecast? That isn't just Nikki K Rage. We have a baby gate for the dogs, yeah. So I'm watching my mom's dog, so she's in here with me. And to keep Sadie away from her, we put that baby gate up. Just suffer. It's Nikki K. Rage, but there's like random bits of the sprue hanging off of her. Little bubbles in the emote itself. Yeah. Yeah. I have a hard time when I leave my last relationship was 7 years. Time starts to lose meaning after a while, it seems. That's pretty crazy too, Ravenlord. 7 years is a long time. Oh, sprinkles. Varl, thank you so much for the bits and for the sprinkles. I appreciate it. How are you today? Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna snack on some pizza, and then we're working on this little lizard. How are you? Everyone else enjoying your pizza today? You know you've made it when you season your food with money, that's right. That's right. Scott brought me hot sauce, but Varl brought me bits, so I'm gonna go with the bits. The left and the right aren't connected. Maybe an eyeball offset. There we go. There's fine gas. 20 minutes so I can start heating up the za. Good job, Slam, getting in treadmill time. I have to join you after. Mine's just reversed. I have to work out after. It's been fun checking in with the healthy nerds in the Discord. We're all getting our workouts in. Alright, let's do some more gold, and then I will consume more pizza. Looks like he's not gonna make it to 11 years. Give me side dishes of cash. Everyone take notes. And also go follow Scott. He does racing sims. So he is in a league. He's got like a whole rig set up. It's pretty neat. We'll give him a follow. Go check him out. If you want to see a single man do racing, perfect birthday lunch. I thought so, Varl. Someone mentioned, I think it was Reaper mentioned a pizza party, and I'm like, you know what? That sounds amazing. Let's do it. Mostly because, like, on my diet, I have not had a lot of pizza, and I am missing pizza. So now it is pizza time. Article done. It's my sign to get out of bed and start the adulting process, having breakfast. Come pizza with us. Excuse me. 14 years married there, Painted So. Congrats. That's awesome. It's another big anniversary there. I wish we could do more for the 10 year. Go somewhere. Do something neat like that, and we'll probably have to wait a bit. Time to get Microsoft. Oh, Flight Sim? Did you get a stick? Maybe? Why is now the time? I like watching people who like enjoy the flight sims and things. Like it's not something I would do myself. But the people who like really enjoy it, it's fun to watch and see what they do. If we had the money, Avian, absolutely. We don't right now. Being alive is expensive. I think like another milestone, yeah, that would be the goal. I would like to go to Japan. Because Dune? Oh, is it in Flight Sim? Yeah, we can all meet the Yashoshi Bengoshi. Yeah. Exactly. I've heard so much about you. I've talked about you so much on my stream. Perhaps UK? Yeah, it's still... I'm still self-employed. I do need to step away for just 1 second, because my nose is being dumb. I will be right back, chat. Okay, sorry. We're back. That says last year was our 10-year wedding. We've known each other for at least 20. That's so cool, but the ornithopters are in Microsoft Flight Sim. That's fun. I wouldn't have thought of that as a crossover, but that's really cool. What the heck is a Yasashi Bengoshi? It is, Yasashi means nice. Bengoshi is lawyer. And I want to make sure I'm saying it correctly, because apparently it can also mean defense cow, as we found out from Confurioso. So if I'm goofing up a vowel there, I'm sorry. But, that's become a bit of a running joke, because in Duolingo, it's one of, like, the first things they teach you. Is nice lawyer. That's become a little bit of a running joke. Because Duolingo teaches you just weird things off the bat. I've now switched over. I'm doing more of the, is it Busu? And I've actually gotten back to that. I've done it the last couple nights now. And I feel like I'm getting more into, like, conversational a lot quicker. A lot easier. Obviously, I already have some knowledge coming over from Duolingo, but I don't know, their setup I kind of dig more. And, like, don't have to go premium or anything. It's been neat. Defense cow, yeah, obviously. Liam says, marriage is way harder than I ever thought it would be. Having a kid ups the difficulty. What I'm saying is, if you have 10 plus veterans like Ludba, maybe I'll give you some slack. Yeah, it's like, I've never wanted a child, so it's weird to think about, like, what life would be like. So I've never, it's not for me. Glad others do it. It's not for me. But it's weird to think about how different our life would be with a kiddo. With a small Nikki running around, it's kind of terrifying to think about, actually. Now I'm digging the hole. A round trip to 700 to London. Where are you finding 700? Every time I have looked, it's been over 1,000, and there's 2 of us. And then you factor in, yeah, transportation, hotel, food. I can't afford that. That's for sure. Google flights. But yeah, the reminder that there's also 2 of us that we're paying for. So while 700 might not seem like a lot, 1,400, quite a bit. Did I miss pizza? It just arrived, noob. I'm gonna have some more here in a moment. Wanted to get some more highlights on here. I have an interesting question for you, chat. And I'm asking this because I saw another streamer talking about it. How do you feel about streamers eating on stream? I used to hate it, but the way that she phrased it has me wondering what you guys think. Mini Butts is also an Aquarius. I'm not saying she's basically a mini Nikki, but I'm not saying. I think we could get into so much mischief. It'd be so much fun. Occasionally fine. Every day is annoying. Doesn't bother Hoot. Wait, mine doesn't care. Are oatmeal raisin cookies technically breakfast food? Asking for a friend. I think so. I mean, oatmeal is a breakfast food, so why wouldn't oatmeal raisin cookies be breakfast? I don't care unless you're smacking and starting while ingesting directly into the mic. Yeah. Yes, welcome, Termican. Pizza cheers. Yeah. As long as you don't have the chewing noises. Hey, Adrian, welcome in. As long as not the weird eaters go for it, keeps the stream going. Okay. Everyone eats it. So I used to hate it because I don't know, it feels weird. But another streamer phrased it as in you're having a meal together. So like if you were to go to a restaurant, it's essentially the same thing. And now I feel a lot better about it. So I was curious what you guys thought. It's a good time to engage chat too. I think that's kind of the hard part too with like what I stream is because we're already like, you guys are watching paint dry. Like I can already chat a lot. So I was just curious what you guys thought. It was just she phrased it in a way that I don't think anyone else had really phrased it. And it's like, oh yeah, that makes more sense. All cookies are breakfast food, yeah. Don't care about eating on stream. I need the streamer eat on stream. She needs to eat a wasabi Kit Kat too. Oh no, I only have matcha ones. How did that happen? How did that happen? Hey Darth Infamous, welcome in. On a whim, I picked up this game in Underground's Warband yesterday. I'm excited to paint albino rats and Master Splinter robes. Let's go. That Warband is really fun. I hope that you love it. It sounds like you've already got a fun plan for it. Welcome in. I was asking, stream what they thought about streamers eating on stream. Because another streamer phrased it in a way that I hadn't thought of, that I feel more comfortable with it now. Hey Layla, welcome in. How are you? Why did I have to get the crazy ones as wasted money? Yours is tomorrow. I'm cheating a little bit. Mine was Thursday. But happy early birthday. Do you have anything planned for it? It's fine as long as you're not forcing ASMR on people. Humans gotta eat. I used to have a really hard time with it, but when she explained it's like having a meal at a restaurant, now I feel a lot better about it. I was just curious. That's all. Okay. Back to painting. What's up, the whole restaurant? Yeah, they're just watching me. Mm-hmm. I was just curious. It seemed like a good, for her community, I think with her timing, it was a good, like, self-care checkpoint, too, where, like, some of her viewers are making sure that they would eat with her. Make sure they got a meal in, so. It was a cool way to phrase it that I hadn't really thought of before. Sweet. Yeah, plunder my wallet for more silly plastic stuff. What you got in mind? What are we eyeing up? I may have just ruined it. Nope, you're good. Can you use your Science Man connections to get a Bloodborne PC port? Yeah. I'll second that. You know, for my birthday slam, could you get us a... Use your science for good. A 12-hour birthday stream? No. No. I'm gonna wrap up here and probably play more Yakuza. That's what I'm gonna do. Make sure we're set. I think we're gonna work on Thranduil tomorrow while I get the lion airbrushed, because I want to take my time with it. I don't want to rush him. Take our time. Get him ready. We'll work on a cool elk until then. That was just easier to bring on quickly. We'll do that. It's important to eat. Ate in Discord as well. Crunchy German dried bread. That's someone in Discord who vape sizzles crazy. It sounds like he's biting an apple. Oh, geez. Yeah, I don't know. I used to not like it, but... Got the new... Oh, the Dark Angel Knight set in mind. Science should never be used for good. JPIC only here for evil. I believe that from JPIC, yeah. I believe that. 24-hour birthday stream, confirm. It's a good thing it's your birthday, Slam, so you can do a 24-hour stream today. Everyone go follow Slamgonius _. Oh, and make sure you hydrate. God damn it. Isn't it a rule to eat on stream? If not, it should be. I think especially as we look at streaming and YouTube and schedules and things, it's good for me to know because I don't like to go too late in the day because it feels like I can't do anything else. But like if I can eat on stream and we go a little bit longer, that's good to know. Never race and eat. That would be very talented. Yeah. I've done one. It's tough to imagine what game I'd do for it again. I mean, you just run them back. You just David Cage too. Jason Boogaloo, I don't know. Arctic Turtle, welcome in. How are you? Just woke up. Pizza delivered at 12:30 a.m. last night. I guess I got things started. That's right. Thanks for kicking off the party, Arctic Turtle. How are you today? Welcome on in. I'll start working on the straps and stuff. God's Spirit on some socials doesn't include YouTubes yet. There's YouTube. You've triggered it. Triggered the bot. So they're on different timers. Maybe I'll double check that, Bill, because it could probably go up either way. But thank you. Thanks for letting me know. I'll give it the old double check here after stream. Can't imagine a full David Cage franchise run in a single stream. You don't have to imagine it, Slam. You just have to schedule it. And my self-deletion, 80% be 0%. I don't think that's how it works. Yeah, you don't have to imagine it. I only want to imagine it. Oh, okay. I was trying to be helpful, Sam. I'm just trying to be helpful. Know about what, even? What you got? There's no way to say good hunger in English. Enjoy your food is the closest phrase. Yeah, that doesn't quite translate over. Usually enjoy your meal. Yeah. Enjoying hunger doesn't sound like a very pleasant thing to do. Yeah. I'm like, have conscious at 11:25 a.m. Can't even recognize my own lizards. Is that the Astrolith? It is, yes. So he's in pieces at the moment. But he will come together like that. So I picked him up. I was telling chat, I've only got like a few more like smaller kits, and then we're kind of caught up on Seraphon. I've got a couple where like I'll do another set of Croxagores. The rest are kind of duplicates that I'll add as I need them. I like this mini. He'd make a killer D&D Lizard King mini, leading the Scalies in the battle. He is the Astrolith Bearer, which is, part of that is in Arctic Turtle's message there. So Astrolith Bearer. And you should be able to just find him under the new stuff on the Citadel website, or Warhammer website now. Current guy of a train in Red Dead. Easy. Easy. Enjoy your birthday pizza. Thank you, Termican. I sure will. I sure will. Yeah, the banner's huge. It's, I kept dropping it earlier because it's like, it's so top heavy that it was really hard to hold on to there for a little bit. It is a gigantic banner. So make sure to leave that separate for painting. Just so I can, 1, get behind it. 2, make sure it doesn't snap off, because I've heard people saying that it snapped while they were painting. Didn't want that to happen, so I left it separate. For the Croxagores February, I did the Pterodon, so the Aerodactyl that we were working on. I just need to base mine, and then they're done. But yeah, the Aerodactyls are mine. Maybe I'll do that today. Someone bullied me to do my basing. I don't want to do it, and I keep putting it off. It's literally so easy, and I haven't done it. Right now I'm downloading purchases I did back in 2000s via Microsoft Store into an external hard drive. It takes a lot of time. Yeah. Yeah, no worries, Varl. If you have any other questions, let us know. We can try and get you pointed toward Lizard. Or if you want a link, let us know. Bully, you say? My time. Please bully me. Be aware I may bully back, but please bully me into getting the bases done. Need to base my guys, and then February squad is done. Let's go, Paint It So. Let's go. We're both so close. Well done. Speaking of challenge, I recorded the January one. It's going to go up on Wednesday. I like having Wednesday as kind of our dedicated day for YouTube things. So Wednesday, new video, and then I will keep working on our next repaint, which I'll show again because I was early in stream. I've moved on to Piccolo. Ah. I've redone this purple far too many times, but he's getting there. It's been really difficult because the Z color schemes are very flat. We get like a Bane color and a shadow, and that's it. So we've increased the contrast a bit, but not for this one, Paint It So. I do have one of him doing it, though. Yeah, not yet. You've seen the corner. You've seen the corner. We have many options for Mr. Piccolo. You have not? Hold on. Please hold. And then I will get out of the way. That's probably the problem. So, right there. Ah. We have some options. Ah, the shrine. Yes. The pillow corner. Yes. This is worse than I thought. Ah. Between the crush and the tism, there's a lot of Piccolo. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. How's Archie need? Try yourself in manga form as a stereotypical Japanese high school punk girl. Bully Nikki. Ah, thank you, Vijay. Yeah, the pants were a lot of fun. Once I finally got the purple figured out, because I wanted to start darker and it wasn't working. It looked really weird. Especially next to this bright green. It wasn't gonna work. We're gonna need to have an intervention soon? I don't know what you're talking about. You guys come after my corner. I'm gonna go after all of your backlogs. Choose your battles carefully, you know? That's all content. That's YouTube content right there. Just waiting. Content. You have an art idea for today? People? What is that? Dee Dee will have to explain it. Well, it's hard for it to be a thing for today. I'll kill Sonic. It's content. All backlog is content. I'm stealing a page from Badger's book today. Because it suits my needs. You are my backlog. I know, I'm just taking on everyone's backlog. I just finished some Imperial Fists so that I can work on some more Imperial Fists. Got Chaos Knights this week, and then we can start figuring all that out. Those Chaos Knights are getting there. Do you feel like your backlog? Need a custom Nikki Dragon Ball OC model. OC, please don't steal. It's a tax write-off, honest, exactly. My poor tax man. They're like, how many of these do you have? I'm like, just put it in the report, please. Just put it in. Business expense. He loves when I just yell business expense at him. Yep. You know what a gunpla is? Yes, I have gunpla. Replace the Gundam with a peep. Is that what you're drawing today, Evian? Enjoy. I think I'll let you handle that one today. Because I still have to get my loading emote to work. That's my project. Still have an Evangelion to build. When Bandai starts doing miniature games for their properties, rip. Nice knowing you, Arctic Turtle. Nice knowing you. I can't hear you over the sound of how expensive this business expense is. Can I hear you over making it rain over here? Just put it in the report and tell me how much I owe you. Says pro business lady, Nikki Colts. Trying to draw still. Success, nope. But I'm drawing. That is the important bit. You're doing it, Avian. The key is to just keep doing it, which is great. You're on track. Put it on my day. That's right. Slaps the tax report. So many business expenses in this. How do I get Nikki's paint as a tax deduction for me? A valid business expense. Start a battle report. YouTube. Done. Got you. I got you. I think they do 100s mostly, so the backlog hasn't been too bad lately. Damn, they're getting more complicated these days. It's been really interesting comparing some of the anime figures to Warhammer. It's been interesting. So I always think like, oh, well, it's gonna be too expensive if I pick up another. And it's like, well, that's actually less than like a regular Warhammer kit. Like Warhammer's got me a little conditioned against pricing. Why is GW Mobile Store so ass? Can't order more than one thing at a time without it breaking. The whole store in general, yeah. Which is annoying because it looks like it's made for mobile and you're saying you're having issues with it. That's even more annoying, in my opinion. Be social, E. What else? Without being social, what could you do? But yeah, essentially. If my painting is required for your business. And then we just trade business expense. It's the infinite money glitch in here somewhere, wasted mind. We just gotta find it. I think you giving tax evasion advice, that's right. I am not a tax professional, I'm just saying. You can spend, yeah, paints and supplies I do, yeah. Hey, I'm Gray, welcome in, how are you? Some progress in the February challenge, let's go. I will take a look here after stream. I probably finished some pizza. I'm gonna do a few more scales and then get some more pizza. I have to pizza during my pizza party, obviously. Ah, thank you, yeah, we're celebrating my birthday today. It was on Thursday. So we're celebrating with a lizard and then some pizza. Welcome in. If you need an excuse to order yourself some pizza today, get yourself some pizza. What would expenses be for commission painter? It's a lot of brushes, paints. Sometimes I have to pick up the minis, things like that. Also things for stream. I pick up my computer when I did my upgrades. That all goes in there. Oh yeah. Anything that uses all that. But Nikki said I could. Sorry, wasting that. I wonder if it's realistic for one person to paint all of GW's releases across all game systems to a good standard. If it was a full-time job. If that's all you did, yes, you could. If you're trying to do that plus commissions or something else, probably not. If you're literally getting paid to do that, yeah, you could. This is not financial advice for legal reasons. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, I pay someone to do all mine. Mail display started a Seraphon army, so I'll take a sneak peek. If you'd like to see the rest of my lizards, they are on my socials. I will throw those in chat for you. The Astrolith Bearer here is what I've got. But I do have a bunch of my bigger dinosaurs all painted if you'd like to take a look. Should do product reviews, new paint ranges, palettes, possibly new model products, maybe. I don't know, for me to get stuff early, it'd have to be something I'm really interested in, if I'm honest. Constantly showcasing the latest releases. I think the hard part is that all takes time too, right? So, yes, it would be having to do the unboxing, having to do the painting, actually doing the painting, editing all of that. Could you? Yes. You'd have to have the hustle switch I talked about. Gotta be on if you want the time for all that. And it's all unpaid, other than the YouTube money. I follow your Instagram, but I can't make it to the lives normally, so this is the chance. Thank you so much for coming to check it out. I appreciate it. Thanks for following me over on Instagram. Early release, pre-release stuff is mostly a scam. It's a lot of unpaid work. A lot of unpaid work. On a very tight timetables. There'd be a lag between release and upload. You think so? You think so? I wish January challenge had run better for me. Stuff just came up crashing in January. Department's down to 6 capacity. More calling in sick. We're going to be doing ones every month, Termican, so if you want to join us later when it's a little less crazy, we'll have them. We could do just a reaction video to other people's reactions of reaction videos. Yeah, we could do that. Algorithm would like it more. On top of that, it's been done by others. Yeah, there are people who have already built giant channels doing just that. The cost of paints and models are prohibitive unless you can guarantee a serious amount of following. Yeah. No, it's, I don't think people understand just how many views you have to get for YouTube to actually, pay for the amount of hours you're putting into it. Like, obviously I don't have a huge YouTube following just yet. We're still growing, but I'm making pennies. I don't think a lot of people realize just how many subs you need to generate something to where it's, like, sustainable. And then, yeah, all the time behind the scenes. I don't think most people understand how much time goes into editing all that. Time, yeah, never enough of it. The Earth needs to move out further from the sun, so we get, like, 44-hour days. Yeah, the rest of that, details, Varl. I just need the time. Yeah, no, I get it, Sly. I think, I am saying that for maybe people who have not thought about how much time exactly it is. Planning what to do with your retirement? There you go. One half of your video needs to be, like, Subway Surfers, though? I feel like I'm missing something, sorry. Your girl Nikki reacts. GW's biggest failure yet. That's the other thing. Is the meta is very negative. If you don't want to mess with that. The meta's very negative. Content creation is something else. But until you've kind of tried to do it yourself, I know all the other streamers in the chat right now, or YouTubers, are nodding along with me, but it's a wild ride, chat. And I'm only touching on, like, some of the new stuff right now. So much more I still need to learn. There's sickness rising in social media. Oh, the AI generated stuff, yeah. There's the person just telling what's happening in the video. There's a lot of that to sort through too. GW's dead, that's right. Calling Adam Droga for I would pay real money to see it. Well, consider becoming a member. Just kidding, we're not doing that one. Demadar, welcome in. How are you today? Something I didn't know about GW. Unlike a lot of companies, they are adverse to debt, so they're not leveraged. Yeah, I feel like the more you think about some of their business stuff. Well, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. He's met in practice. I think I'm designing an outro intro screen. My scrub Fortnite clips don't start immediately. It's really interesting finding what kind of style you want to do. I can say my Piccolo video is going to be my first kind of experimenting with more traditionally YouTube things as opposed to Twitch things. So I'm kind of excited to get it together and just see how it all works. Do I think it's going to do great? Probably not. But I'm curious how much of a change it'll be. You know? Alright, back to Lizard Boy. We're working on scales before I got pizza. YouTube's been fun for just trying new things, which I've really needed. I've been on Twitch here for a while. The not fun thing to talk about Twitch for miniatures, at least, is there's only so many people coming for minis. You kind of cap out after a point. So, finding something new to bring in. New Warhammer, new miniature friends. And still be creative. It's kind of tough. Why don't you make it 45 minutes long and say, don't forget to smash the like and subscribe button. Hit the notification bell at least 3 times. You'll be fine. Thank you. I'm set then. I think that was something learning from Vegeta. Is my video needs to be shorter. It was almost an hour. And a lot of the big YouTubers go about 20 minutes. So Piccolo will be much more edited for the initial video. The tutorials will be longer, but depending on what we're working on. But hey, the money gurus are like, that is free money, people. If you generate millions in capital, then yeah, then it's not bad. Yeah, exactly. There's a scale here you're missing. There's a scale there you're missing. Try Shatter. You're trying Shatterpoint? I'm not interested in Shatterpoint, if that's what you meant. I'm not interested. I've got, I'll be working on Kingdom Death and our anime repaints. I'm good. Clickbait title for Piccolo video. Body painting this jacked alien that's right now. Yeah, for Tommy $2. Deck me life crushing. Yeah, no, exactly. There's a scale. Sense of scale there missing. If you just start selling, I know, put my fanfic online, make $1 billion. A really awful voiceover note fanfic. Anyway, so it's just found out the monthly fees for my apartment are going up $30, plus tax and insurance are coming up quick. Life's just too expensive, man. Which is another reason I'm trying to get some stuff figured out. I guess small vent. Like, I've been doing this full time for 5 years, and this past year or so has been really tough just because everything's getting so expensive. I gotta figure stuff out. I don't want to stop doing what I'm doing, but if groceries keep going up, we gotta figure something out. Alright, let me get an off-white for his little... Not claws. I don't know what those are. Spikes. Little spikes. Not tried Kingdom Death yet. Kingdom Death is a lot of fun. I really love painting Kingdom Death. The game itself is really fun. Need more smash cuts to the completed painting. That's gonna be part of it, noob, yeah. I just leave, you know, all that work just on the cutting room floor. That's what we do, yeah. Such a Star Wars nerd, I can't wait to get my hands on some Shatterpoint models. I hope you enjoy. I'm not big on Star Wars, sorry. So I will pass, but I know others are enjoying them. Super relatable. Student loans just came out of purgatory. Money is just disappearing. Yes. Yeah, there's all kinds of things like that. And it's all happening at once is the... Yeah, so while I've been able to do this full-time by myself, it's starting to look a little tougher. I conservatively went shopping this morning. I still spent $75. Yeah, exactly, Varl. That's it. That's it. Sucks me filled 2 grocery bags. It still comes out over $100. Yeah. So yeah, sorry for the small vent, but that's what I've been, I don't know, dealing with, trying to figure out here this last month or so. It has become harder for me to do this full-time. And that damn hustle switch again. I could just do nothing but paint commissions and be absolutely miserable. That is an option. But I can't do it again. I've done that before and I can't do it again. So it's, what do we find that's sustainable and can do it? And that's where we're at. Because I can't do that again. I can't go into robot commission mode again. I was miserable when we did that. Mental health has a cost too. Yeah. Yeah. If you see me trying new things, chat, it's because we're trying to figure it out. Thank you, everyone, for being patient with me. Kind of a scary time for creators. There's not as much, like, sponsored opportunities. A lot of companies have, like, brought back advertising and stuff. It's a weird time for your streamer friends. Be patient with us. Mental health is #1, so I won't touch commissions. I mean, as someone who does them full-time, yeah, that's a wise move. How are you? Welcome in. That's a wise thing to say. One of my coworkers is everyone the new residents, training wheel doctors, for driving a beat-up Camry. Realized he had $500,000 student loans. Ugh. Yep, that'll do it. It just hurts. It just hurts. Yeah, if you guys If you guys do want to help your streamer friends, likes, comments, shares, all that help us out. Thank you, Scott, for the reminder. Hey, Z-Decker, welcome in. The new Dark Angel stuff looks pretty cool, right? What are you thinking? We took a look a little bit earlier. What you think? We're on the same capsizing boat. Well, people who sailed the boat into this iceberg are flying away in their helicopters. But you're right, though. The metaphor got away just like the helicopter. Yep. Yep. Let me get the codex in the book. Yeah, anyone else gonna pick up new Dark Angels? I'm just excited to see what the wolves are gonna get. Whenever it's our turn. I think we kind of said in chat with just anything that has Terminator armor get an update. I think that makes sense. Everyone gets new termies. Come on, green. Small amount of them. Reminds you need to find a lion. I'm gonna be working on mine here, hopefully this week. I would like to get the airbrushing and stuff ready to go. But I don't want to rush it. We are taking our time with the lion. He's gonna be sweet. He's also not gonna be green, so don't wait on me. If anyone's like, oh, I'm gonna paint the lion around with Nikki. Only if you want yours to be purple. Otherwise, dive in. You said repost, not report. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Bill, for the algorithm. Gonna go back to my Twitter being gone. Maybe that's okay. Bill's getting me off Twitter. Thank you, T-Decker. Thank you, thank you. It's been fun working on a lizard together today. Purple lion. Yep. It's joining Wasted Minds Custom Army. So no green for us. Just purple. Can already see my comment section. I'm ready for it. Let's go. Oh, Vertical Quandary, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Sorry, I didn't hear it there. That is going to Dark Sama. Enjoy those emotes and that sub from Veritable Quandary. Thank you so much for that gifted sub. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, we're one away from a sub Sunday, it looks like. Oh, goodness. And you guys get to vote again. If you have social media other than Insta for artsy shit, was the best decision I ever made. Yeah. Yeah. I like Insta and I like TikTok. The rest of... Oh my god, chat. I had to log into Facebook the other day. I don't understand how the website's still alive. That was the most god-awful experience. I only needed it too because, like, an app was tied to it. Noob, thank you so much for that gifted sub. Taking us to a sub Sunday. Thank you, thank you. Beriker, enjoy those emotes. The sub from Noob. Noob, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, and Professor Grimm wanting to finish it off. Thank you so much. That one is going out to Volkson. Thank you both for the gifted subs. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Choo-choo! It's your birthday, I guess. Thank you, Noob. Alright, Sub Sunday. Since you guys are here when it's popping off, what do you guys want me to put in the vote for Sub Sunday? What do you guys want to see? Anyone in chat? What do you want? It has to be in my backlog, obviously. We're not buying new things. So what do we want to see? More Gorm? A whole other Sunday of Gorm? So we're doing Finish It. We have, the Guardian of Time is next week. Do you want another one, Sly? Another Finish It Sunday? Just want to clarify here. Limbo Division? Until the new one comes in, I don't have any other Limbo Division. Tiny Titans? We want some, Titanicus? Okay. Titanicus? What else we want, chat? Wraithseer. We could. You want Eldar? Eldar. Finish It Sunday is good for mental health. I would agree with that. We'll put Finish It on. I'll find something else to take another project there. Anything else, Jet? This is the time. I've got the pen and I've got the Post-it. This is as official as it gets. This is as official as it gets. Any other things you want to see? I don't have any more limbo. You're just screaming at me. You can. What one do you have, Bill? Badger? I don't have any more time. How are you? Welcome in. I have one coming now, Avian, but it's not here yet. We can't put it on. We can save it for another list, but I can't put it on just yet. Badger, what you up to this weekend? Okay, going once. Going twice. Sub Sunday if you played Scott's Racing Sim. Malifaux? What Malifaux do you want, Scott? Fierce Lion, welcome in. How are you? My birthday was Thursday. We're celebrating today, though. So I've got some pizza. And we've been painting a lizard. Welcome on in. Streamer's Choice Malifaux. Alright. Malifaux it is. Alright. No one else say anything. It's out. You had your chance, chat. No one actually said, other than Limbo Division that I don't have. No Ludba from the chat. I don't know, disappointed? Surprised? A mix? I don't understand what happened, but I'll take it. I think what happened is I put Eldar and Wasted Mind was like, oh, I can't do Ludba. Eldar's on the list. I've split the Wasted Mind vote. I've done. Thank you so much for your slime. I appreciate it. But yeah, we're just hanging out today. Painting a lizard. If you need an excuse to order some pizza, get yourself some pizza. Thank you, Badger. Thank you, thank you. Been recovering? Uh-oh. Hope everything's okay, Badger. Hope you are recovering here. Space Wolves? I think I want to save them for closer to Codex. But I appreciate that, Avian. I know I've got some Wolfen we can work on. I think I want to wait till Codex. And then we go ham on them for a bit. So I really don't have a whole lot of them to work on. Freaky Friday style streamer, you've raised. Scott paints, neither acknowledges it. We just watched the confusion. Alverker painted forward. Thank you so much for that gifted sub. That's going out to Joe. Enjoy those emotes. Enjoy that sub. Thank you so much for that gifted sub. I really appreciate that. Hope you both enjoy your emotes. We have more coming. I am trying to animate one more that I've drawn. It's just proving to be a bigger pain than I thought it would be. So Nikki K loading is in fact loading. It's not quite ready yet. But more to come. It's been really fun learning animating. Even though they're really scuff right now. It's your boy, Scott. Julie, the one that's a 3-part Robotail. I'll have to go look, Bill. I don't think I know that one by name, at least. I'll have to go look. I was keep bashing scorches from my killicans, this fierce line. Ended up sculpting one. It took me all day. Oops. Oops. Oh, swap streams that read your own chat as if you hadn't swapped. For maximum chaos. You know what, chat? I think we'll stick to the list we've got. Thank you, though. I do appreciate it. Alright, chat. It's that time. Time to wrap up. Here is what we've got today. We have our little Astrolith Bearer. So eventually, he will hold on to his banner. It is gigantic. It's very big. Purple. I almost said something, Slime, but you caught on to it. You got on to it. But yeah, here's what we got today. Tomorrow, I would like to work on Thranduil. So I'm going to do a little bit of airbrushing. It's easier to bring on right at this moment. The lion, I'm going to spend some more time airbrushing. So lion coming soon. Thanks to Randall first. So we will work on that probably tomorrow. If I can't quite get it ready, we'll work on lizards. So we got a couple options. But thank you everyone for coming to celebrate birthday with me, to have some pizza with me. Everyone who ordered some pizza. I really appreciate it. If you want to come hang out in between streams, all the links are now in chat. Thank you, Slam. Our Discords where we're goofing off during the day. YouTube, we have a new video coming out this week, along with more of our repaints and tutorials. And then all my socials. So if you want to check out Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff we talked about. Oh, Murdoch, sorry, hi and bye. I'm going to head out for the rest of the day here, but we'll be back tomorrow with some more games. So thank you everyone for coming to hang out today. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.